have used.
Something that you're not really able to
What
just
if I wanted to roleplay
think
Hitler
over?
and fucking little Nicky?
Shampoo I've used before.
Listen, if you want to shove a pineapple up somebody's ass, just and that, we'll just leave it at that. It'll be a fade to black thing.
Man, I've heard of the grapefruit technique, not the pineapple technique.
Have you ever seen Little Nicky
Yes.
No.
with Adam Sandler? Oh my god, it's my favorite Adam Sandler movie of all time. You gotta watch
I don't
it.
generally watch Adam
I
Sandler
understood.
movies.
I understood that grapefruit joke.
So Hitler's punishment in
that was
hell
very good.
is every hour, or it's like every 3 hours, Hitler has to come up and get a fucking pineapple shoved up his ass by Satan.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right.
All right. Welcome. Welcome to the game, Max. Anyway, and we have started.
Hi, Max.
So I guess we will do this the fun way, which means I get to break out voice mod. Oop, I realized that voice mod might not be hooked up, so let me make sure that's set up to. There we go. That's better. All right.
Welcome, everybody. And where we currently are in this lovely new world is the Melanus Empire. 3 of you are currently sitting in the back of the cart. 2 of you chained up, the other one just not long for the ride, it seems like. And we'll do this real quick. We'll activate this. Like data, set up a little bit of stuff. Hunter, I need you to send me a token version of your character. I forgot to set it up on your thing. Hey, we also do have a bot, a music bot, in case anybody wanted to throw music in the background. I'll say,
There's so many weird noises coming through the voice mod right now.
Yeah, it's sorry.
I just keep hearing.
Yeah, that's Sabrina. Welcome to technical difficulties.
We'll bring
What
it
do you-
back.
What do you mean by that?
Rein it in, rein it in.
It's like I know it's trying to speak to me. I can feel it.
I know it. All right.
Listen, you're really cute, kid, but I have no idea what you're saying.
All right. Anyway, so yes, you guys are currently on the back of this. Hunter, did you send me a token version of your character?
No.
All right. Would you be able to do so for me, please? Okay. I like the RPG token maker, just because otherwise you're going to be that for the time being. I was trying to find which picture we chose, but I kind of fucked up on that. Can I find it? Somewhere.
Was at this moment.
They knew. They fucked
They
up.
fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, it's this one. Fuck it. You know what, everybody? Welcome. We're going to be trying to fix this real quick.
That he knew. He fucked up.
All right, boom, beautiful. Okay. You know, technical difficulties. I am not professional. It's fine. This is more for my notes than anything else.
Dare you?
Hunter, what do you want your border to be? What color do you want your border tint?
Green.
What?
Green.
Green. Okay, sorry, I didn't hear very well. We'll do a
I
darker.
found the picture and sent it to you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
It was further out in conversations.
There you go. Innsmouth. Okay. Okay. I understand. It's a duck. Okay. Forgive me. I wasn't completely ready. I had all this time and I just failed miserably. It's okay, I
They weren't
understand.
ready. No.
And then they said chicken strips. Did I just get Mario'd?
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel so very hurt. Oh, sheesh. All right. There we go. All right. Everybody's there. Everybody's situated. We got everybody on the map. Cool. We started. We're back. Everything's okay. I'll just try to reset the scene and fuck up horribly again. It's okay.
And so, we begin our story with 3 people sitting in the cart in a caravan, 3 of them locked up, possibly about to be sold into slavery.
Huh.
When they hear rustling coming from, well, possibly they hear rustling coming from the bushes. Those 3 people should be Dagger, Marcane, and someone.
I can't understand a word you're saying.
Yeah, I can't either.
Well,
I tried to do something cool. It's fine.
It's just voice mod is garbage for actually picking up your voice.
True. Maybe I need to bring down the noise gate on it. It's okay. Everything's fine. But yeah. So what I would like is the people that are currently in the cart. So that would be Aman, Dagon, and Marcane. Depending on what you're doing, whether or not you're just staring down at the floor or if you're trying to communicate with each other, you could give me perceptions or just try to talk.
Are hands restrained?
Yes. So the way they have you bound up right now is they have shackles on your arms and they seem to be attached to the ground or attached to the bottom of the cart.
Do I have shackles on?
You
I
do
need to be
not.
right back. Okay.
No worries. You do not, because you've been giving good berries throughout this this couple day journey and water and stuff like that.
I'm special.
So
Uh,
what do you the 3 of y'all do? As I am gonna try to figure out some music I can put on.
You said perception check?
If you would like.
I'm
Oh,
so
oh.
stupid.
I'll roll a perception.
I'm so dumb.
Let me just.
If
What
you
can I
can hear
add?
music, I'm so sorry. I got a 20 on my perception. I think.
Well,
As did I.
Dang. Give me 1 second to get the bot to start playing.
I can hear the music or my brother. I apologize.
It's alright, no worries. Did the bot come in? Is the music started?
No.
No? Why is this not letting me?
Let me just close my door really quick.
No worries. No results. Why is this one not working now?
Alright. I have returned the front.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Yeah.
get music started. For some reason it won't. Fred boat? No, okay, Fred boat ain't gonna work either.
I believe there might be a way to do it through
Forge?
Foundry?
Foundry?
Sorry.
I don't.
There's like playlists. You can put a playlist on or something. I don't know.
Playlist. I don't really know how I'm gonna do this, but okay. Shuffle. Okay. Okay. It wants music. I have to have the music for it. This is wonky. All right. So anyway, I guess we'll go back to what's going on at hand because this is all really busted out of nowhere. It worked earlier today. I checked it. All right. So with our lovely bit of perception that's gone on. So weird not having music. This bothers me. So Amon and
returned.
Dag, welcome back, Amon and Dagon. You guys do hear what seem to be a little bit of rustle and noises coming off from the side from within the trees. Both you independently hear this. What do you guys do?
Are there like windows in the
So
wagon?
there's really nothing covering you guys. As what you see on the on there, it looks like there could be tarp thrown over top of it, but it looks like
Oh.
it's put down for the time being.
Gotcha. Okay.
Do you want me to roll stealth?
If you would like, you could.
Wow.
Well, you tried your damnedest. For the most part, everybody else doesn't really seem to notice you, but you kind of look through the trees or like the leaves, and you can see that two people. One, Aman, if you would like to describe your character, you could.
So Aman is a quite fair white hair with feathers kind of growing out of it. Her skin looks a little funny. There's like it looks like something's growing underneath it. With very like bright yellow eyes. She's kind of sitting. She's got like a little staff, but she's just sitting unchained in the. I guess it's the front of the cart, or is that the back?
That would be the front of the cart.
Yeah, she's sitting unchained at the front, just kind of sitting there, not really talking, very just blank faced.
Gotcha. All right, and then Dagon, as you know, as you would notice, you would start looking around. If you would like to describe your character, you can.
Dagon, you'd see is everything about him. He's not lived a life of luxury, but a life of like trade work, and he seems rather kind of inward. Even though his stature is, he's big and tall and very muscular. And there's something off about him that you can't quite put your hand on, but he's very odd.
Gotcha. And then just across from them, William, you are able to see another figure. And that would be Marcane. Marcane, would you like to describe what you look like?
Much to contrast of the other gentleman across from me. My character is dressed in fine pride silk, viridian green, gold brooches. You know, looks like he comes from an academy of some sort in a big city. They're probably a little worse for wear now since we've been dragged across a continent and a half. But long, hip-length black hair, chiseled features, almost as elvish as a human could probably look.
All right.
Interesting.
Now, William, what is it that you would like to do here? You do notice that there is a cart forward that seems to have what seems to be unchained people that look like they're more part of the group, and then there's another cart farther back which seem to have two people sort of in the front of it, and then two people chained up in the back of it.
Did those two actually see me?
They looked off and they noticed sort of the bushes sort of being scrunchy, being moved around and whatnot.
But did they see me?
They saw a part of you, but what they do with that information is what they do with that information. One of those things where you're still pretty heavily obscured by all of the foliage in front of you, because this spot is a very heavily dense and wooded area. This sort of track that they've been on for a little while is definitely something not maintained by any type of government or anything like that. This is something that seems like it's more they made it just enough for them to get by, and that's really all they've done, you know?
Are the carts moving right now?
They're moving, but very slowly, because it is a bit of a rougher patch in this area.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure that I'm hidden from line of sight from these two over here.
Gotcha.
I want to poke out just a little bit and like do the shh thing, put a finger up to my mouth, hold my hands up, and act like I'm unlocking. Like unlocking chains to try to tell them,
Okay.
I'm here to get you out.
Dagon, you would notice that. And so would you, Amon, even though you're not chained up, so I don't know how you feel about this.
I was there. You're in the cart with. You're in the other cart, right?
So Amon
No, I
is
think we're
actually...
in the cart together.
Yeah. Amon would be sitting on
Oh,
top
okay.
of the chest that has your guys' equipment. So, like, weapons more accurately.
So he just motioned that he's here to get us out.
Yeah. Here to
Can I-
rescue people.
To do a medicine check to see if I could dislocate my thumb and slide it out of the manacle a little bit to show that I could just get out if I wanted to.
Yeah, sure.
Brave though.
1 second for the sheet to load.
No worries. If you need to, we can always turn off your camera and I can put up your character's image instead. In case it's being a little bit rough on your internet.
I rolled that one.
Perfect. I love it. First nat one of the campaign.
Or it's something I have double fucking proficiency in to get that one.
Huzzah!
So you go and like pop your thumb out. You do it and it's just like give me a con to make sure you don't like yell real quick. Cause like you go to pop it out and you popped it out the wrong way. I don't know how you did it, but you did. Kind of like tweak something. You're strong enough to be able to be like, and, you know, big old smile, just like a quick hurt, just okay, don't scream. That hurts like a motherfucker. Type of vibe.
Please.
You put it back in place? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, just okay. But yeah.
Smooth
So,
recovery.
what
You
would
could tell I'm not totally used to doing that trick.
you...
It's the first time I've had to do it in practicality. I've only read about it.
Would I be able to break one of these shackles by morphing one of my limbs?
I would say you would be, depending on which morph you use for your limb.
Also, once I do this, I can't really secrecy.
I was gonna
out
say
the
if you
window.
do tentacle, it just slips off.
Yeah.
I don't have that yet. I have.
What?
I can just transform one of my hands or one of my appendages into.
Claw, a club,
Appendages.
or what was the other one?
Hardened bone club, like a blade, bone blade. Yeah, so a claw tusk or bone club.
Gotcha. Yeah. So, yeah.
Let's go bone club.
You're gonna go bone club?
Yeah, let's go bone club.
Alright,
Sounds the beefiest.
your hand goes and turns into a club, and you go to kind of like take your hand out, and it just goes thunk, 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 as you're kind of just like stuck.
Shit.
And you know the
Do
dude.
we notice this?
I mean, you would notice that. You would definitely notice it. The dude that's driving your car, it's just like, hey, what's going on back there? Holy shit, your hand. Are you okay? What happened? What the fuck happened?
He's concerned with it.
Yeah, he's
Can
just.
Let me. Can I? Oh, what do I have? What can I lie? Can I say? Can I start freaking out?
Yeah, sure. Just fucking do it, man.
Yeah.
If you're able to convince me with your roleplay, fucking let's go.
What kind of manticle is this? What have you placed on me?
It's like, oh,
Take it off!
What,
Listen, look at my hand!
what the fuck? Is that the man? Steven, did you get new manacles? And then this goblin guy goes, no, I didn't. I didn't get any new manacles. Why do you say that? And then he's just like, oh yeah, everybody stop the car. Stop. We gotta figure this shit out.
Yeah.
And then the
And-
guy up front, pulls back on the reins, stopping the carts, and they all kind of stop for a second. And this guy kind of gets up and walks over and is just like, the fuck is wrong with your hand? What
Wait,
the
I want to
fuck?
smack him with it. Can I? Am I
Hold
like?
on.
Is he within range that I could smack him with it?
It might be hard, you being shackled there.
That's what I was thinking. If he reaches down to see it, though.
Yeah, I think he would do that.
Let me see. Amon, what were you gonna say? Did you have an
I
idea?
was gonna, yeah, kind of going along the lines of, oh, there are people here to help these chained people. I believe I may be able to help them if you would unshackle him. I might be able to revert the transmutation.
Well, I mean, you've been providing us with magical foods and what? I mean, I trust you enough. I think. Gary, can I do that? And then this big dude, not that guy. That's not Gary. That's Touche. One second. Touche! Can I unmanacle this one and she do something? Because this is nasty. Touche, gets up and jumps off the back and kind of comes over to the side over here. William, what are you doing here? Touche is gonna, hop up to the side and be like, the fuck is... Oh my god! What is that?
It'd just be a simple reversion spell. You could chain them back up as you wish right after.
Right? Yeah, go ahead, Phil. Go. You could unmanacle that one. At least just that hand.
It'd be better if we do both. I don't know if it will transmute to the other arm. It could be a progressing sickness.
Oh goodness. You know what? Give me a persuasion. And what are you doing?
I'm waiting until they unshackle him.
Gotcha. Give me a persuasion if you would.
I'm gonna wait until they start checking people.
That one, no.
Oh sheesh. Just just the one, I think. Just the one of the shackles is good enough for us. All right. If it transmutes over there, then we will shackle that hand back up and then do the other one. It's fine.
As you wish.
So he goes, unshackles one of your hands, Dagon, the club hand.
And Amon will kind of scoot over and start pretending to do some work, just basically I'm gonna have cast the light cantrip on my hands, pretend to be working on some healing.
Gotcha. There we go. I like it.
While they do that, can I try to start slipping my hands out of the cuff?
Yes. Give me another medicine, just for.
Not on that one. Not on that one. Not on that one.
I say you can do
11.
so. Yeah.
Why is it adding a 0?
So it does that when there's something.
I think is that like a situational bonus and it defaults to 0 because there's no.
It might, yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. So yeah, you're able to kind of slip out of one of them, and then one of your shackles. But yeah, all right. So what do you do, Dagon? You now have your club hand open, and Touche is like stepping off over to the side, like, right.
Do
If
I
you
see?
could just, do your thing, of course. Step up closer.
Do I see Marcane's hand come out of his shackle? Like he's ready?
Marcane, do slide a hand for me.
As I shake my hand, side hand.
Yeah. I mean, yes, we'll see if any of these guys also see that. Oof.
Oof. Touche.
Look, it's not my fault you put it on too loose.
Yeah, it's just like, you put your, he takes out his sword and he's
Ken.
just like, put your hand back in
It-
the thing.
His sword comes out and I throw.
You throw? Alright. Make an attack
At
for me.
him. They don't know I'm here, right?
They do
I'm
not.
hidden. Does that give me advantage?
I would say so.
Ooh.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's definitely a hit.
Damage plus 2 extra d6 for sneak attack.
I've got a bard core of royals playing right now.
Oh, and then I roll the d4 for the playing die thing. Pick a card. So 1. So his move speed's reduced by half.
Oh wow.
Mm.
So your gambler's dodge is that 2d6 the
2d6 is
Sneak.
the sneak attack, yeah.
Cool. I was just making sure. Okay, and then what was the thing? Reduced by how many?
Half.
Half? Okay.
Because it says by default it said 5 times proficiency, but we just said reduced by half.
Gotcha. Yep.
And am I within range to hit where Marcane's chains are anchored to the floor?
Yes, you're definitely within range of that. Sabrina, please
That's
stop
what I
barking.
would like to do.
Sabrina, come here. All right, then by all means, make an attack roll for me, and we're going to be doing initiative here in a second. So give me a second to get the battle encounter started.
Attack roll. I don't remember how to use this system. Could somebody
So
refresh
you
my
just
memory?
when you go over to where your club would be, your bone club would be.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there you go. You're able to just click on it, and then in the chat box, smack. That's a hit.
Burn.
Easy.
Aberrant
Let's-
smack.
Aberrant
Smack.
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 Listen.
And then how do
That's
I
not
do
how
a
you spell
custom-
aberrant, but
Yeah, I know. I can't spell. It's fine. And then the damage is just roll the damage underneath. Oh my goodness. Do you
There
see
we
it?
go. The damage, yeah, the 2d6.
Yes.
I just don't see it.
So back in the chat thing, underneath attack, there should be damage, and you should just be able to roll that. And then click on the damage button, and then normal.
Oh, there we go. I'm stupid.
Aberrant. Oh yeah, you go.
Nope,
You,
it's yours.
you smack down on it, just bam, and you see a sizable like crack forming where the wood is connected to the metal.
Sweet.
Solid.
Now, everybody, please roll your initiative. So when you go to your character sheet for the new people that have never used Foundry before, it says initiative. It seems like everybody kind of figured that out.
Holy shit, Hunter.
I get big brain power to initiative.
Yeah, you do. Alright. Put her in the kettle, please. Sabrina! Get in the kennel. Thank you. Alright. Sorry about that.
The Goblin gang member rolled a nat 20.
Shit! They did? Holy fuck, look at them! Proud of them. Alrighty.
She's it.
So we go to the top of the turn order, which would be our lovely Marcane. Marcane, what do you do? Wow.
I'm gonna try to slip out of that last cuff.
Didn't you get both hands out, I thought?
I
you
just
got
tried to
one.
break
all I
where
heard
it was
was-
attached to the floor.
I got one hand out, and then he cracked the wood flooring where my chain is mounted, but I'm not free.
But I thought you broke one of your hands, or did you not make the
Yeah,
other?
one of them-
So he
One
dislocated
one of my hands
thumb.
is free. The other one is still chained to the floor.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
My bad.
He just loosened where the chain is mounted.
All right, so you're gonna do medicine to slip out, easily slip out. And Wesley, that was your bonus action.
And I'm gonna attempt to trip this fellow right here, potentially making him follow the card.
Sure, go ahead.
So my acrobatics versus your whatever, I believe.
Probably acrobatics as well, or athletics. They're gonna do acrobatics though. Well, let's see.
Oh, use attack to make a special melee attack.
I'm sorry, bud. You're gonna have to turn off your camera because you're tough for me to understand. Now say it.
Is this better?
Yes.
Oh, much better. Wow.
Okay.
You're so manly.
What?
So manly.
Well,
All right. So, I've rolled my acrobatics. You roll yours, or how does that one work for you?
it's
It's
an attack
acrobatics.
action versus your.
Oh, well, make your attack.
I thought it was Oh, never mind. I'm wrong.
I would like to find the actual like rule real quick. Hold on.
I think it's
Make an
for-
unarmed melee touch attack against. Oh, it's 3.5. Hold on.
Are you trying to grapple?
No, he's trying to trip.
No.
Oh.
Okay, so
Right.
shoving has replaced tripping in 5e. Use an attack action, make a special melee attack to shove a creature to either knock it prone or push it away from you. The target must be no more than one size larger than you, and you make a strength athletics check contested by the target's strength athletics checks, or use dexterity instead. If you win the contest, they're pushed 5 feet away from you or knocked prone.
Well,
So it's acrobatics / athletics versus acrobatics / athletics.
all right. Well, do your acrobatics, please. I've already rolled theirs. Easily. Push this dude. Goes right out of the cart. Lands. Well, let me see if he lands okay. My goodness. No, he doesn't. He does not land okay. He hits the back of the
Better like
cart.
Spartan kick them off.
Right? Just boom. He falls backwards, falls directly on top of his head, and he's just, what the fuck? Ow, man. Shit. Alrighty. And that would be your action. We go on to the next person. Next person is Goblin Boy. This Goblin Boy saw something very small come out of the woods. Looked like paper. He's going to hop down off the back of the cart and get closer, but he's a bit scared of whatever is in the woods. And he's just going to hold his action. And then we go over to this lovely big old boys thing. So, because this is a player character, I'm going to give a small description here, and then when they eventually come in, they can describe their character in better detail. But you guys see what seems to be a tiefling with tusks kind of come out, and he's got this sword, and he's really, really ready to go, and he's just going to run on over to this guy, and he's going to make some attack. I believe he only gets one attack for the time being. Yes, he does. I'm gonna make that attack. That's definitely gonna hit. And you see as he slashes into this guy and does a pretty dang good job. You know, this dude who's knocked prone, he actually has advantage because he's knocked prone. That is dirty 20, either way still hits. And this dude is like coughing up blood for a second. We'll move on to the next person. Next person is one handsome lad who is going to be running right out of the woods. And you see as this tiny goblin runs up to this other goblin, this much older looking goblin. And he's going to take a swing, which will hit indeed. Doing 4 points of damage because he tried his best. Alrighty, and then hopefully, there we go. What would you like to do, William?
Let's throw a card at this guy again.
Fuck him.
Fuck 'em.
That's
18.
definitely a hit.
And extra 2d6 for sneak.
Stealth time.
Stealth time.
Oh, wait. Also, 1d4 for pick a card effect. It's a 4, so that's an extra d4 added.
Damn.
So 2 more damage, so 13.
So 13 total. Delicioso. That'll be... There we go. Haha. Good fucking hurt.
And then I'm gonna move over. I'm still like deep in bushes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm fairly obscured here.
You are fairly obscured here, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Okay. That's a pretty goddamn good hide. Alrighty. Dagon, what would you like to do?
Can I smack fuckboy
Yeah.
while being chained or no?
I mean, you're smacking arms out, so
Oh,
yeah, I'd say you'd be able to hit him.
I'm gonna show him my smacking arm.
Smacking arms out. Hit him with the smack. That's a hit. Alrighty. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful damage. Any damage is damage, and that's important. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's about it.
Alrighty. What would you like to do there, Amon?
How is fuckboy looking?
Fuckboy is looking really healthy.
Okay, can I get a wisdom saving throw?
From them? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for a hold person. I'd like to give him a little magical hug. That does not make it, so...
That does not make it. Yeah, so they are just... They have their sword in their hand, and they go... They're about to, like, swing down, and it's just...
Yeah, I'm just gonna... No, you don't.
It's like... This is... What is going on? And is that all you do?
Yes, that is all I'm going to do.
Alrighty, then we go over to this boy. This boy is going to stand up. He's going to take a swing. Ooh. Alright. He's going to make an attack. That's definitely going to hit the Simon boy. Alrighty. That's the end of his turn. Then we go over to this boy. This boy is going to be like, alright, he is going to use this ability, which is, I'm going to need, Dagon, I'm going to need you to make a wisdom save. That is not gonna work. Alrighty. So,
barely this, though.
Alright, there you go. So you're gonna be taking 3 points of damage.
What type of damage?
Psychic.
I have resistance to
You'll be
psychic.
taking 1 point of damage. There you
Sweet.
go. Alrighty, then we go to this guy. This guy has to make another wisdom save. And then that's the end of his turn. That's a fail. He is still very much held. Goes to this guy. This guy seems to just be standing there like, alright, this is obnoxious. It's bright out. He doesn't like it. And he's going to try to take a shot over at Amon.
What?
That's a 10 though, so I don't think he's going to hit.
No.
There I am. As you see, as he kind of like raises up his crossbow and he's just like, shit's bright out. And you see it as the fucking thing just right into a tree. Completely missing. And goes over to this guy. This guy is going to not be scared. And he is going to just hop straight on down. He's got movement of that amount, so he's gonna go. All right. Gosh, I hate this sometimes. All right, and then he's gonna climb up here, and that's gonna be all of the movement that he can really do. And he's gonna make a swing on Dagon.
Bet.
24
Oh,
to hit.
shit.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
That
Oh, is that
hit.
Oh, is that?
Yeah,
nat
that
20?
hit.
Oh yeah, it is. All right, you're gonna be taking this. It's a little mean. 9 points of damage.
That's okay.
Ooh.
And then he's gonna take another swing at you.
Uh-oh.
And that's not gonna hit.
Heh.
But he goes, should have just stayed down. Alrighty, and then we go back up to the top.
Is that this guy?
That was that guy, yeah.
Ugly boy.
He just hit my brother.
Uh-huh.
He did indeed.
It's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
A pool of smoke appears at the bottom of the cavern, and from it rises a glowing red scythe.
Alright
I
then.
take it as it finishes summoning. And point it at the goblin, and we're gonna do that.
Ooh. Alright, so what is that gonna do for you? Analyze this foes as bonus action. 'Cause so what are you trying to get from this?
I mark him.
Okay, that's it?
It lets
mean,
him
but
use his
that-
int in place of strength or dex for his
That
attack
lets me use all of
damage.
those things.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then we're going to smack a bitch for hitting my brother.
Mm-hmm.
And
Ooh.
That is exactly his AC, so make your damage. Beautiful amounts of damage. I appreciate that. You do this and he is looking rough as you slice into him and you just see this big gash just open up along his body.
and I'll step between him and my brother.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Goes to this guy. This guy is going to make an attack on your goblin boy. That's not going to hit. He tried. Your goblin boy is fine. It goes over this guy. This guy is going to make his attack. That is not the AC. Okay. Simon, roll better. You're not even here. And you're rolling trash. Alright. Goes over
Not
the...
surprising.
Goes over the Gatrissimo.
Ooh.
Gatrissimo ain't gonna do it either. I think it's just me. All right. What would you like to do?
This guy's still paralyzed, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out the rapier and run over and stab him with my rapier. Because he's paralyzed, that goes with advantage.
Damn.
23.
That's gonna
Because
hit.
he's paralyzed, it's a crit.
Well, there you go.
Anything within 5 feet on paralyzed is a crit.
Damn.
So we roll extra 2d6, not 2d67, 2d6, and then we crit that, and that's 21 points of damage.
Oh my god. Fuck this guy. Quack. Yep.
Yeah, and then I was 20 feet away, so I have 10 feet of movement.
Yep.
I'm gonna move back 10 feet.
Okay.
Present surprise. Goodbye.
Hey, I'm a rogue, all right. We do that.
True. All right. Dagon, what would you like to do?
I think maybe reeling from that other attack. I want to like kind of take that momentum and smack it down onto my chain and attempt to break it, so I can be
Oh.
free.
By all means.
Oh, sorry.
Alrighty. Let's see that. That's a fucking hit.
Dash a smack.
That's a smack.
Bonk.
You smack down into it in the ring that was kind of holding both you and your brother in. It's just boof. The piece of
Sweet.
wood it's still attached to you, but like you're no longer shackled down to the ground anymore. It's just kind of like a chain on your arm.
Are we attached to each other
Uh,
by
your
that single ring?
your brother was up until he dislocated this.
Oh, that's right.
thumb.
That's right.
So you just have like
Okay.
essentially a 10-foot chain on your hand.
Can I keep it as a whip?
I mean,
Chain
it's
whip.
a improvised
whip,
weapon.
yeah.
You can try.
Oh shit. I think I actually have a thing for
You
that.
have
but
pattern
I'll-
brawler.
A feat.
yeah, that's what I was thinking of as Tavern Brawler, right? Because I planned on taking that. Okay, cool. But that's probably all I can do though. So, unless I wanted to rage, which I don't want to do. So yeah, it's my turn.
Alrighty. Mom, what would you like to do?
So I know that this is 5 feet, right? Right here.
Yep.
Is it like proper 5 feet, or is there like a height difference?
Goblin's there. That's like, so the goblin is on the cart. Everything else that is not on the cart is not on the cart. So like that
Okay.
guy is like 4 feet down.
I'm gonna hurl an ice knife at this bitch right here.
All right. You can really only about see his head, so he's gonna have a little bit of higher AC, but you can definitely do it.
Attack.
Yep.
Normal.
And then they have to make a dex save as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It definitely still hits. Let's see their dex. Let's see their dex save. They fail.
Ooh. Okay, so normal. So he takes 13 damage, and
All right, this guy,
so he takes
you throw it into him, and it's just into his fucking head, and he goes.
Is this guy in range of the splash damage, the 5-foot splash damage radius?
Yes, he would be.
Okay, so he's gonna take 5.
Oh, this
cold
guy's
damage.
this guy has to make the dex. My bad. He saves on that.
Okay, so he takes half as much. He only takes 2 or 3. I don't
Three.
know.
Well,
3.
yeah, we'll do 3. 8. There you go. Alrighty.
And then for my bonus action.
Ooh, what would you like to do for your bonus action? I just have to make sure that goes dead.
It was this guy that got hit, right? Slashed.
Yes, they were slashed.
I'm gonna cast a healing word
Okay.
as a bonus action. You get 7 points of health back.
There you go, Dagon.
Thank you, thank you. You're so nice.
Alrighty. Then we go to the dead guy. Dead guy's dead. Then we go over to this other guy. This other guy is looking at this and is like, "What? What the hell?"
Huh?
Right. All right. So this guy is gonna do this, looking up front, over at Marcane. Marcane, can you give me a I would say this is a wisdom, right? Yeah, wisdom, because they're doing this one. Yep, wisdom. All right, could you give me a wisdom, please?
Within 10 feet.
Oh, they have to be within 10 feet? Oh, my bad. He'll move up forward then. And stand on his dead buddy. And then that goes off. So, Marcane? Wisdom, please. Thank you. And you succeed. You succeed. He tried.
I'm
Alright.
rolling low today.
I mean, it do be like that sometimes.
It do.
That's my brother.
Like, I got hella modifiers, and I'm just rolling low.
He's got to make a new saving throw to try to get unparalyzed. 18 beats your paralyzation, correct? Your hold person?
18, yes.
Alright, he beats it. Can't do anything else because that took his action to do so. This guy is going to load up another shot, and he's going to take another shot at disadvantage. He's going to fail miserably. You see this thing, and it shoots over all the carts. He's just like, pew, shoo. You hear a as it sounds like a cat, like a wild cat, possibly got hit. Alrighty, and then we go over to here. This guy now sees a new target in front of him who desperately needs to get smacked. That's going to be
I'm for the smackening.
Marcane. You're going to be getting schwacked. 18 to hit?
Nope.
Really? What's your AC?
19.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
Jesus.
Well, let's see this one. That's a nat one.
Oh.
So you see as this goblin goes shoo, and he like just barely misses you on the first one, and then he like throws up his sword to like come back, and he goes up,
Right.
and his sword goes right down past his hand, and it's stuck into the cart, and it's just, well, shit. Run! And he's just gonna fucking hop off the back into the cart. You can take an attack of opportunity if you'd like, both Dagon and Marcane.
Yes.
Call that shit a coordinated strike.
My second nat one.
Oh my god.
So you go to take a swing, and with the scythe, you kind of just hit the metal of the sword that's like sticking up out of the ground or out of the cart. Dagon, you have the ability to make your reaction to do
Yeah, dog.
an attack.
Yes. Let me, pardon me while I remember things.
No worries. That
Frick.
will also not hit. Alright, we go back to the top.
So much for coordinated
Marcane?
strikes.
They was
You
very
jinxed it.
coordinated in not working together. What would you like to do?
Coordinated and failing together.
I would like to do an acrobatics check to leap to here and hit him.
Sure, let's see this acrobatics real quick.
I
we'll
leap, and
say
I'm
it's
potentially doing a front flip.
okay. Well, are you doing a front flip or are you not doing a front
If I
flip?
roll high enough,
It
I would
depends.
like to do a front flip.
That
Okay.
changes the DC.
It changes the DC. So
Ta-da.
yeah. I'd say you're kind of you're just front flip and then you're there. You use your movement to get there. You can make your attack. Alrighty,
Ooh.
that is definitely not gonna hit.
Oh.
As you go to swing, as you land, your hair kind of flumps down in your face, and you see as you go to slice at with the scythe, and he just kind of like ducks underneath, and he's just like, "Not today! Go fuck yourself." Then it goes over to this guy. This guy is going to make a swing. He's gonna not hit. That's all he can do. Goes over to here. You guys see is this tiefling that you guys see with you runs up, goes over to the other side, and he's gonna make an attack with his sword. 19 to hit, which will definitely hit.
Alright, so he hits. I'm going to use my reaction
Okay,
and use Potent Observation.
cool. What's that do?
He's going to get an extra roll to damage based off one of my intellect die.
Okay. What is the intellect die right now?
Currently, it's a d6.
Alrighty, look at that. So 12 points of damage done to this boy.
So
You
I shot out a weak point in his armor, and that's how basically that ability works. I point out a weak spot.
You see as he like as you do that, you see as he kind of like sets himself up as in a pose, with his I think it's his Jian, is what the sword is called, and then right into him. Like you see as he just goes right into that spot that you point out, and the goblin gets stabbed through, and he goes, "Fuck," and then dies and collapses onto the ground. And that guy's out of here. Beautiful. All right. Time for Gobtrissimo to do something. Let's go, Gobtrissimo. Fucking do it. I believe in you, my boy. Oh my god, Gobtrissimo.
You believe too hard.
Gobtrissimo. You just see Gobtrissimo with his really fucked up looking scimitar. This thing looks more like a club than a scimitar at this point. As he goes and just kind of like forces it to go through this other goblin. And he's just like, you reminded me of those bastards from before. Fuck you. And he looks very
Time to
happy.
unpack all of that.
Exactly. Not enough time. And now it is not. It's your turn. William.
My turn.
Yes.
Homie is no longer paralyzed, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump up here, and then, do you do flanking or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna attack him. So 22,
That's a fucking hit.
and roll an extra 2d6. 10 damage,
Alright, he's still standing.
and then I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage.
Lovely.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay. That is always allowed.
Fuck, I keep forgetting about my exploits.
It's okay. They're new things. Alright. Dagon, what would you
Yeah.
like to do?
I'm gonna join on the gangbang on the fuckboy.
You get double flanking?
No. But there you go.
Shiz it.
Unfortunately, that is not going to hit, my friend. Alrighty. Aman, what would you like to do?
Actually,
Ooh, what you can do?
I have to check. No, never mind. I can't do it unless I'm raging. So never mind.
All right, Mom, what would you like to do?
I'm getting annoyed. I obviously know that this guy is no longer paralyzed. So I'm gonna use chill touch.
Gotcha.
Attack. 21.
Ooh, that's definitely gonna hit.
4 damage.
That's 4 damage. It's more damage done to him. That's all that matters.
And the hand's just gonna latch onto him.
Oh, fun.
He cannot regain hit points.
It sucks with this guy.
I said I built anti-heal, bitch.
For real.
Morello's who?
Alrighty. Then it goes over to that guy. Then it goes over to this boy. That boy is going to be right there. He's going to step out. He's going to go over to here. And he's going to take a swing. One. Woo! Okay. Only supposed to be one swing, but I guess that works. 17 to hit, and that's going to be going over on the Marcane. Marcane, that misses. Nothing hits. Goes over the boss. Boss boy sees 3 targets in front of him and realizes that he's probably not going to get out of here alive. So what he's going to do is he's going to throw down his weapon and be like, all right, okay, now I understand, okay, I get it, you guys are upset, so you were going to be sold into slavery and things like that, I understand, I'm done, I'm not attacking, no more, I'm hurt, you've killed most of my men, can we just call this all a big misunderstanding?
Who's the one talking?
That would be the boss guy over here.
Fuck boy.
As
Yes.
a reaction, can I just kill this guy next to me as a response?
I mean, if you do enough damage, which is very possible.
I mean, I'll try.
Yeah. As the other guy is like looking over at his boss, like, boss, you don't trust me? You go and you can do an attack real quick.
Did I get a advantage because he's surprised?
Yes, I would allow that. Just because rule of cool in this moment, I like the idea of you being able to. That's definitely gonna hit.
It wouldn't let me roll 2. Oh well, they're the same thing.
Nope. But he does take a lot of damage. So.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. You slash into him and he goes. "Ah." And then it's just like. And he looks down and you can see that he's looking at some of his guts that are like trying not to spill out of his body. And he's just like. Goes over this guy. This guy has just heard that his boss is surrendering and he's just gonna cast a little sphere. As you see as he like whisks his hands around, it's just this dark bubble that appears there. And then you guys can just kind of hear running away.
Since I did hit him, what was his HP?
His HP was a total of 10. If you did 2 more damage, you would have been dead. Alrighty, and then we'll go back up to the top of the order. What would you like to do?
Say the other one ran.
Seems like it. That's what you guys kind of hear.
Where do we see the turn order?
Do you see the little swords? Top right.
Up right by chat messages. on that encounter.
Oh, okay. That's super helpful.
Alrighty. So, yeah, Marcane, what would you like to do?
I sneer at the one running away. Is this the bad guy?
No.
Nope.
Only bad guy is this one left?
I mean, this guy's still
And this
alive,
guy.
too.
Oh, I thought that was the one that ran away.
No,
Finish
no.
him.
No, the
Different guy.
drow that was up here ran away.
I'm just going to finish off this guy then.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming I hit him.
He ain't hard to hit, so you hit him. I actually don't think you can kill him. Oh my god. Where was that damage before? How would you like to kill this man?
His head hits the ground before his knees buckle, and then his body just falls over plank.
Oh. Okay. As you guys see, just head plops onto the ground. Pap, pap, pap.
Oh, and they is there some sort of animation for their soul being sucked down into the sticks?
I would think that as you kind of chop off their head, you see as their head falls, and then there's just kind of this after echo of their face and like head on their body still. And as it goes through, as your scythe goes through, you kind of see them as the body and soul gets yoinked out, as if like a cane ripping them from one side of the stage to the other. And then from there, you just see as their soul just, as the edge of the scythe just kind of crackles. And then soul disappears. Anybody paying attention would see the scythe crackle. Only Marcane sees the soul stand there for a second.
All right.
Yeah.
Then I'll use my movement to
Get up there.
kind of leisurely climb onto the cart and, pompous academy walk. Just that's all you gotta imagine.
Gotcha.
Ruts up onto the.
Basically,
Alrighty.
strut. That's the word I was looking for.
You're gonna see as the tiefling is just gonna come over to here and start trying to figure out how to open this. And then Gabtrissimo is going to come up around the side, climb up, and he's gonna take a schwack, I guess.
Fight back.
You go, Gabtrissimo. Do it. There you go, Gabtrissimo. You're doing it. I didn't realize how much I was going to be attached to this fucking throwaway character. All right. Gabtrissimo did his stuff. What would you like to do there, William?
How beat up does this guy look?
He looks fucked up. He's bleeding. Definitely has a couple new scars. Doesn't have a sword in his hand. Hands up.
Is he on his knees or is he standing?
He's currently standing.
Okay. I'm gonna just kill him. Just kill him.
Just
Yeah,
yeah,
get
hit
outta
him.
here. Just get him out of here.
All right. That is exactly his HP. How would you like to do this?
Just rapier through the back of his neck, through his spine.
You see as his eyes widen as he gets stabbed and like.
Can I use my reaction to try to pull him out of the way? It's okay if not, but My character would want information from him at first, and if I can't, it's fine. I'm not trying to.
I'm gonna say you can. If your athletics can beat Bailey or William's attack, then
Can I
sure.
argue dexterity because it's a moving quick thing, not a strength thing?
Okay, but this guy is a big man who is a slab of meat.
He's aiming for the neck, small thing. I only have to move him 3-4 inches.
It's
And-
a rapier, though.
I know, but you're aiming for something that's
It,
smallish.
like I said, acrobatics is more individual versus athletics.
I'm saying a straight
where-
dex. I'm not saying
Oh,
acrobatics.
straight dex.
Just me trying to quickly push or shove him the little bit I need for him to not be a fatal blow.
You can try. I'll allow just a straight dex, no proficiency on top of that. Unfortunately, it does not succeed.
That's fine.
And then straight through the back of his head, down he goes, slumps onto the cart.
God damn it! Now we won't know why we were fucking here in the first place.
I can guarantee you he wouldn't have given you the information you wanted anyways.
Any information is better than what I had before.
And then I'm going to bonus action just dash over here.
Would you like to describe your character as this part of combat is done? This is-
William is not tall, not short. He's like 5'8". Blood red skin tiefling with dark blue hair that goes back into a ponytail and purple horns. Purple tinted glasses. A large scar across his face, and he's just wearing very eccentric clothing.
Alright. So you make your way over to this cart. You see as Thonk is doing their. Oh my god! I just move the character. Thank you. You see as Thonk has already gotten one of these Goliaths unchained and is working on the other one.
Kind of like tap him on the shoulder. I think I might have a better time unlocking that.
By all means, go. And it stands up
Okay.
and walks away.
Thieves' tools check.
Go ahead.
Wow. How dare you do this to me?
It's a little rough on this one, but you can try again.
Yeah,
Yeah, I give 2 tries. That one's a lot
there we
better.
go.
Alrighty. And then she goes, "Thank you. Thank you so much."
Valsha is your name, right?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Your sibling Valnea asked me to come get you.
Valnea? He's alive?
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
Yes. He works at my tavern.
Oh, lovely. Amazing. Where do we go?
Pretty much the way they were taking you.
Alright then. You guys hear the other people in the group farther up north as the Goliath lady kind of like waves and is like, "You guys did great, by the way. Fuck those assholes." Alright. Not very talkative, are they?
I
What?
guess not.
This Goliath yelled up to you guys, like, thank you, essentially thank you for, fighting.
My character probably wouldn't have responded. He's currently rifling through the coat of the leader.
Gotcha. Alrighty. What would you guys like to do?
Rifle the coat of the leader.
Awesome. Leader has scimitars. roll me a D100, please. And he has 46 gold on him. Got a
Pocket the gold.
scimitar, a
Toss everything else
dagger.
random.
Yeah, that's kind of what he's got. Some
No
rations.
parchments with orders or instructions or anything.
Not really. Doesn't seem like he's got anything like that. Looks like he kind of like
Drunk.
knows where he's got to go, type of deal.
For those close to me, you'll hear my character mutter, "Junk." And he'll stand and kind of like kick the body a little bit and check on his brother.
I walk
You're alive?
over. Yeah. And we like do kind of like a
Where are
brotherly
you hurt?
patting on the elbows. I show him like my arm that like I got a gash on my arm, but also like the recently healed up cuts, and I kind of nod to this strange lady that is with us in like a really non-verbal thank you type of thing.
Pull your injured arm or your arm that has the cut on or whatever, and I'll use my combat medic thing, healing surge. Creature you touch can instantly expend one of its hit die to regain hit points equal to its hit die roll plus its Constitution modifier plus my Intelligence modifier.
How do we even roll this with a combination of character type of thing?
I mean I can roll it for you.
It's
What's
your
your
hit
hit die?
die.
You're a
Would be-
barbarian, so it's a D12.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it would be roll
Plus
1d12 plus your
3.
Constitution modifier,
3Z.
and then plus my Intelligence modifier, which is 5.
Holy shizzit.
It's gonna be a lot of health.
There's
I'm
a
a
lot of
combat
health.
medic.
Kind of his gig.
He
Alrighty.
performs.
This is what I do.
Right?
This is gay. Performs.
Make a performance check.
Mm-hmm.
Do you finish typing it out and roll it?
I thought you were typing it.
Oh, I got you. Never mind.
Plus 5.
Plus
I got it.
3
13.
plus 5. I like my roll
19.
better.
Dude, it's fine. Take that one. I'll get rid of mine. It's fine.
I needed 3. Thank you all.
The minimum would have overhealed you by 6.
Yep.
Pro said,
And then I would like to go retrieve my belonging.
You definitely easily you go up to the chest that is where the body is kind of like basically like slightly slumped next to, and you just kind of it opens up, no problem. Grab your shit.
You guys see he pulls a wooden maul out of there that's all like just tattered and it smells gross like fish almost, and he just like he just looks at it fondly and kind of like is happy that it's back.
caresses it gently.
Yeah, gentle caress. You might see him rub his nipple or two on the way as he puts it away.
No.
No,
I didn't know he was a fucking creep.
no,
Anyway.
I'm kidding. It didn't happen. I said you might see.
Anyway,
Roll perception.
right? All right.
Uh.
So, what would you guys like to do? There's this little goblin that's kind of just sitting there, just very handsomely, just like that. He takes out this small little rock with like drawn eyes and like a smile, and he's just like, "We did it, Boulder. We got another."
I point at the other Goliath that's here. This one.
Hmm.
I don't know your name.
And I think we would rather keep it that way.
All right. Well, you're welcome to join us back if you wish.
I think I'm just gonna take one of these carts and fuck off.
Understandable. Have a nice one. You two.
You look at us and we have our heads bowed toward each other, whispering to each other. And we look up at you as you approach. Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
I guess a thanks as he sticks out his grimy hand and like a handshake.
You still have the
Gingerly
glove
takes your
on?
hand and shakes it.
I am Dagon. Mine he kind of like doesn't know how to go about this. This is all so strange to him.
Yeah, my brother and I are not used to people, much less the other species. So forgive us for our awkwardness.
Oh, that's fine. Many people look at me in many different ways. My name is William. I run a tavern
It is
in
what it-
Yacinderand, and you're
Yes.
welcome to come with me back there. I'm sure that I know a few places in town where you might be able to get answers on why you were being sent here.
All I know is we've literally been dragged across a continent, an ocean, and another half of a continent.
Well, I'm not going to drag you anywhere. You're free to leave if you wish. You're also free to join me.
I look at my little brother. I know not of this land and know nothing of it, so I think this might be our best bet.
He's shown us good faith so far. I agree.
If it helps, I mean you no harm.
All right, Sir William. We'd be glad to have your company.
Perfect.
Our
look
character's
over
not
it.
doing it intentionally, but he's eyeing everybody, and it feels very much like you feel almost like a specimen. He's still looking at you like a human, but he's like paying attention to like almost every detail about you.
Interesting.
It's almost him staring, because like I just said, he's not familiar. He's more so familiar with social etiquette than his brother because of his time in the big city with the academy, but he doesn't really get the whole "it's rude to stare" thing.
If you're curious about the skin and the horns, I assure you my skin feels exactly the same as yours, and the horns are a little scaly.
I blink a few times as if coming out of a chest. It's like, sorry, it's a habit.
I'm somewhat used to otherworldliness as my hand transforms back from a bone club into a hand.
Well, that's useful.
All right.
And then
Guptrees.
I
Continue.
was going to say, I turn around to Godtrissimo and I'm like, good job.
Thank you. I knew I could do it. Guptrissimo kind of wanders on over to Emon and is just like, doing all right over there?
Oh, were you talking to me?
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
You're just kind of like staring there.
She'd be kind of like crouched down, like with a hand over the fatal wound.
Doing good?
Yes. Apologies. We're
Well.
all right.
All right. Well, I mean, why don't you join the party? We're on over
I was
here.
not given an invitation.
Ah,
Oh,
he said
yeah.
it. He said it. The party.
I say, come on. This is me inviting you. You want to say hi to Boulder? As he kind of takes out like this flat rock that's like got the eyes painted on there with a smile. This is Boulder.
Hello, Boulder. And she's gonna give him a little pat.
A small echo in your head. Boulder.
That's a new one.
I was just about to extend an invitation to you myself as well, actually.
Much
My name is William. What's yours?
You may call me a man.
Right.
I apologize for not freeing your friends earlier. I was invited as a guest by, well, gestures to dead man on floor.
Well, I have no clue who these people are, actually.
Oh. Well, it seems fortunate that our paths have crossed.
Yes. Well, you're welcome to join us back to Yelsinderand and, well, stay at my tavern for as long as you'd like.
I apologize, I'm not familiar with the area. Where is your Cinderin?
I'd say about a days and a half journey down the road.
I suppose I should have phrased my question a little bit better. What is your Cinderin?
A town. Small
Alright.
town, fairly small. Not many people there.
I see. Suppose it should be beneficial for me to stay near people. I shall join you, I suppose.
All right. Well, we'll leave them back. I'm sure that then I turn around. Is the Goliath already gone?
Yeah, and that cart that was there, like, you saw them hop out and start pushing it back the other way, and then like leading the horses around. That Goliath is long fucking gone with this back cart.
Oh.
You're out of there.
We can take these two carts to town then. These are ours now, since their owners are deceased.
Is Muley around?
I actually, yes, Muley is around. He is
Yes!
attached to one of the carts. Same with same
Cool.
with one of the other horses.
I
With the other horse.
like as Dagon remembers, he slings off his pack and like digs through it furiously to pull out a sugar cube, and gives it to Muley.
Muley just kind of goes. And then, as you hear it, just chew on the sugar cube.
I'm sorry, my friend, but we will never part again.
Muley goes.
And I pick my pack up and like undo whatever tie he might have to the cart.
There you go.
I do believe the horse needs to be attached to the cart for the cart to move.
Yeah,
This
you
is
might-
no horse. This is a mule.
Well,
I do believe the mule needs to be attached to the horse, to the cart for the cart to move.
Was he pulling the cart?
He was one of the animals pulling this cart. Yes.
Shit. Muley, I'll give you 2 sugar cubes if you do what the nice lady says.
Muley doesn't move. He's just waiting.
And I tie him back to the cart.
The heaviest eye rolls.
well, I'll drive the front cart back to town, and you can follow me.
I suppose you would like to be with your mule, did you say?
You do remember he is a donkey.
What an ass!
You're making an ass. You're making a mule out of an ass.
Am I confused? Are they the same thing?
No, they are not.
I totally thought they
mule-
were.
A mule is a horse and a donkey.
Oh,
Mix,
I didn't know that was a thing. Why is he called Muley if he's a donkey?
Because I couldn't come up with anything else.
That's funny as fuck. I love that. Okay. Well, Dagon wouldn't know the difference. He just thinks he's a weird looking horse. But I'm weird looking too, so who am I to judge Muley?
Cheers, we're all quite weird looking.
How weird looking.
I was looking directly at Marcane when I said that.
Alright. Gabtrissimo's gonna stay back in this car with them. He seems to taking a shine to new friends.
I'm gonna like, where did we move the dead body off of the
Yeah,
cart?
yeah,
or is
that
it-
body. Gabtrissimo would have been like slowly moving that hunk of meat out of the way. Dehumanize the dead thing. Dehumanize the dead thing. Dehumanize the dead thing. All right.
It
Anyway.
helped. It doesn't look like he was particularly dead human.
Eh.
It wouldn't have been the worst thing I've dissected.
Okay. Hey, can I join your guys' card up front? These
Sure.
guys. Okay. He runs up front. Alright. And you guys are off. We go to the overworld.
And we drive home.
Wonderful. Yes, yes. Which one of you would like to be the token for movement?
Muley.
I don't have a
Muley.
token for Muley.
Well,
Well,
we
that
want Muley.
sucks.
AI generation Muley.
Give
AI.
us Muley. Give us Muley.
I want
I'll
sugar
have
cubes.
them ready. I'll have them ready for next time, okay?
100%
How dare you not stop
darkification.
everything
To make Muley, I
to
know.
make Muley?
Listen, okay? My GPUs are already trying to render the stream. I'm not gonna put
We're
that
all willing to
strain.
wait.
We're all willing to wait.
Who's got mid journey? Somebody else do it. All right.
I'm totally willing to do it. Can we take a bathroom break?
Sure, we can have a BR.
All right,
Every-
cool.
If you need water, food, whatnot, get it now. I recommend. It's important.
I found a
Yeah.
token. I'm sending it to you, Freya.
Why would you do this to me?
I'll be right back.
Alrighty, I'm gonna create Muley. Why do I have a... Why?
Why are we
Oh.
still here? Just
Oh.
to suffer.
I don't know if I'm allowed to use that art.
I'll cry.
We'll go over to the be right back screen because I have that screen.
I too.
Ooh! Goodness. Alright. Trying to make the muley one.
What AI thing do you use again?
I use one that I run off my thing. There is an AI generator that you can use for what is it called? On Discord called Midjourney.
On Discord?
Yeah, it's called Midjourney. It's if you type in Midjourney on Google, it should bring you to their Discord.
Hello.
Hello.
Wow.
Hello.
And back.
Hello. It's making me have to fucking get a mule artwork.
Oh, we're actually doing this? Hell yeah.
I'm just eating, munching on some peanuts.
Dude, I love. Do you get them in the shell or the pre-shelled?
I get the big old one from Kirkland.
Hell yeah, dog.
They're really salty though. They're great if you're feeling like hungover or lightheaded, but Jesus,
Hmm.
you gotta
Get that
hydrate or
salty,
dihydrate with these bitches.
hydrate or dehydrate.
Can we get a nap in on our journey?
Easy. You're gonna get a full rest if nothing shows
I'm
up out of
back.
nowhere. Welcome back.
Yeah, spell slots.
What the fuck is a spell slot?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Completely foreign to Dagon.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, would I know what magic is at all?
Would
You would
well-
know enough of magic from the doctor.
Okay.
Boo.
So
For
Uh,
funsies, I'd say that my character's from a very, very small remote town.
I mean, it was a sizable city, but definitely rural as fuck.
Oh, that's right, it was.
Muley.
There's Muley,
Muley!
everyone, for the time
Where is it?
being.
Where is he? Where is my
No,
boy?
that's Muley forever.
Is it?
He looks so derpy.
I tried to find the derpiest art I could find.
Yes.
I'm getting this as a tattoo.
Oh god.
If you
So
do, I
this-
will.
You should put it on your butt so you can have an ass tattoo.
That is an idea. My left leg, I'm doing all like in my games that I DM, all of my NPCs and some of my favorite PCs.
I have an ass.
I can totally do Muley up towards my butt.
Right under the cheek.
Let's see if I can even get it. I don't know
Funny
if I can
enough,
get
I have your name on my ass.
Oh my god.
this is the most recent one for the D&D collection.
Bro, I thought you were about to just show us your ass.
Stop it.
Yo, I want to see. Show me your ass.
Hey, NSFW stays in NSFW.
Listen, viewer discretion is advised. Alright, is everyone back and ready? Everybody get their water? Everybody get their nom-noms?
Oh, do I need to open the ninja thing?
I mean,
Your
if you want
cameras.
to see the other players' cameras, then yeah. But
Hmm.
what now?
Can I just join without turning my camera on?
Yeah, I can also just not. So what it does is it gives separate links for each camera, and I can always just not put your camera in. So
Ah,
ain't nothing.
audio source.
I would say no audio because we're all muted in here anyways.
Yeah.
Video source.
I would like to throw in this tidbit. When it
Huh.
becomes nighttime, Amon will wake up from her nap, cast light on all of the horses' noses, and then go back to sleep.
I can just disable video.
There you go.
Give them headlights.
Give them headlights.
Little Rudolph moment.
You guys trying to make it to town in the middle of the night?
Rudolph moment.
You easily
Are we?
could.
Yeah. Are we setting sail throughout the night, or are we?
I would, yeah.
Well, I have a meeting to get back to, so.
Yeah, it does. All right, so you guys keep moving throughout the night. The players that are taking their long rest, take your long rest. The players that are not taking your long rest, take your short rests. So that'd be the ones driving the cart. Who's driving the cart that has Muley, and we know who's driving the cart to.
I'm driving the front cart.
Yeah.
I'll drive Muley because I don't need I'm all
Yeah.
set.
Okay. Alrighty. Well,
Amon
then-
is a passenger princess.
Oh gosh, okay. So you guys make your way, and then you come upon this lovely town of Yalcindrin.
Fairy Bank.
Fairy Bank.
There's a bard in Salem.
Oh, how about that?
Okay.
All right, so you guys come in from the west side, so you guys kind of come in through seem to be a richer area. You see these buildings that look to be where people with money might have like their summer home. Like there isn't people inside of there. They're all just kind of like empty houses on this side of town, but very nice empty houses. And as you move in a little bit closer, you see people that like work in the docks down here because you can hear some late night. There's a little bit of late night ruckus going on. There's like one bar in this area, maybe two different bars. People are drinking. It's like fucking 3 a.m. at this point. You guys have a cart, so you are moving faster than just walking. At this area and whatnot. Since you guys went through the night, I guess it'd be more like not even nighttime. Honestly, it'd probably be more around like 12 in the afternoon. If we were to really be thinking about this math, which goddamn it. Math. So yeah, it's about like midday. You guys kind of saunter on up in the town, on your lovely new, slightly fucked up carts.
I just want to be like taking in as much detail as possible.
Gotcha. So yeah, as you guys I'm just gonna use a little pencil to draw essentially. As you guys kind of go down this stretch, right here, you see those houses. You hear some of the bars and whatnot, like doing all their morning, getting ready stuff for the evening. Right around here, this building seems to be some form of constable building, and whatnot. And as you guys go down here, you guys can hear the sounds of the dock workers coming from over here and whatnot. You guys can see another large, what seems to be a warehouse building. And then up this street, if you were to look up the street, you would see about a mile down, 2 miles down, you would see the big walls sort of surrounding this keep, and a very nice looking castle. And then right here seems to be this sort of landmark, small little hut thing that's got boards on each and every side. They seem to be like little job boards here and there, just in case, somebody's like, oh, my cat's missing. Oh, my rare one-of-a-kind gem-encrusted egg is missing. Who knew? Oh, that's crazy. And then you guys kind of go over the bridge. And like as you guys go over this bridge is very like nicely maintained on this side, on the west side. And you kind of go over towards the east side, and it looks like where the bridge kind of touches down on the east side of this like creek, or some might call it a river. It's not really a river. It was at one point bank, and it looks a lot dirtier on this side, but you guys see what seems to be this large building. It seems to be the tallest building on this side, and if you would like, William, you can describe what your building looks like on the outside.
Oh, go get my mouth.
Okay.
I'm eating a cookie.
Would you like me to describe it?
Mm-hmm.
That's in character.
Okay. He's like, so, as you guys see this is the tallest building on this side of town. It's a whole 3 levels, so 3 stories tall, versus all the other ones where some of them might be 2 stories. Most of them are all 1 story around this side of town. But this is definitely one of the cleaner buildings here, and it's very well maintained and taken care of. And I have to bring out all of your sort of tokens here. Oh god. Muley popped up everywhere. Okay.
Muley.
Boop. 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 Alrighty.
Line of sight, even that's cool.
Oh yeah. But
That's-
yeah.
wow.
And you guys kind of come around the other side to where the front of this is, and it's this big U. There is stuff in this sort of courtyard area. I just didn't want to put stuff in there at this moment in time because I was tired earlier. But it will be updated in the future. So yeah, you guys kind of show up, and what would William say here?
I walk up to the door, gesture everyone to follow me, open it, and say, "Welcome to the Waiting Owl."
There you go.
Alright.
I'm gonna just put these three together. Just there we go. Beautiful.
As I walk through, I'm like, what's it waiting for?
I'm waiting for you to sit down and get a drink.
What's an
Hmm.
owl?
You would know what an owl is.
You would 100% know what an owl is.
Is there a hostess to it, or is it?
So there is a so what you see is you see this half orc, very skinny male, actually standing behind the bar at this current moment in time. I should have made character art for them. I forgot to, man. All right, so you see this very skinny half orc. What was their name again?
Bellcraft.
Felcraft. And they go, "Welcome to the Waiting Owl." Oh, sir, welcome back. So happy to see you.
Thank
How
you
was the
very
journey?
much. Well, it was fairly eventful. Made some new acquaintances as I point to everyone in the that has come into the tavern.
We're just gonna have this be the other boy for the time being until I'm able to get a proper artwork for him.
Don't forget
Yeah, that's this is for Vanea.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, at this moment in time, you guys do hear what seems to be kind of like loud thumping coming from the back, and then straight through this window, this large Goliath hunk of a dude just like Valsha kind of just like squeezes through what seems to be this window where food is supposed to go, and just straight up right through, and Valsha just kind of like quickly hops over the bar counter, and they kind of just give a big old hug to each other. It's this
Careful of the
little-
furniture.
Sorry, sir.
Oh no, it's okay. Just be careful.
And they hug it out, and instead of climbing back through, they're gonna go through the door and catch up.
Mustard?
Right? Who would have thought? All right. So welcome. What would you guys like to do?
I kind of asked Felcraft for some help in moving this table over
To fit,
so that
yeah.
we get the big table for everyone.
Gotcha. Felcraft kind of walks over and is like, "All right, sir. Yep, let's do this." And he goes to like lift up, and he's like, "Okay."
Tends to supervise and make sure the area is clear, and then notices more comfortable seating.
And Felcraft like moves over the chair. You go over there.
Yep.
Alrighty.
I just slouch down on the nice padded couch, and I just
All right then.
Okay, well, I guess we didn't have to move the table.
And he's like, "Do I need to move it back, sir?"
No, we can leave it here for now.
Okay, cool. That was really tough. Oh goodness. All right.
Were there any troubles while I was gone?
I mean, we had to throw out Steve again.
I really need to ban him at some point.
Yeah, but this time he paid his tab, and then he proceeded to be a jerk.
Oh,
So-
he paid this time.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm kind of proud of him.
Did he pay everything?
I mean, he paid for all the drinks and food. He didn't pay for the one broken chair or the hole that was in the wall.
It's a start.
It's a start. Perfect. Okay. All right. Alrighty. What would you guys like to do?
Would anybody like some food?
I wouldn't mind a bite to eat if you wouldn't. If you are
That one.
offering.
That brought those two over here quick.
Mm, yeah.
It sure has been a bit of a eventful past. Well, I guess for me it's been 48 hours. Don't know how long it's been for you.
What would you say, brother? The
I
last
did-
6 months of our life has been spent being dragged across a continent in an ocean.
Yes, and it's been far too long since we've been near a dock. I noticed this tavern is by a dock. Let's hope they have some nice seafood, just like back home.
Mm. Yes, please tell me y'all have fish and possibly lobster even.
The
Maybe
very
even sea spider.
excited half orc is just like, oh yes, we actually got some lovely fish in earlier today. Would you like me to put that order in for you? We have a good trout. We also have some salmon. We do still have a little bit of our stew that we made yesterday. And then I found some interesting fruits at the market.
All of that sound good, brother? I think all of that sounds good.
All,
Just about anything sounds good at this point. But
all-
yes, very good.
all of that. Okay. Uh-huh. And the half orc walks around to the bar, and you know, says the order and whatnot. And then they kind of come back and they're like, does anybody have any dietary concerns?
Only the hungry kind.
I will just eat the fruit.
Just the fruit for you. Okay. We do have a vegetable stew as well. I mean, it's not very tasty because I doesn't have like broth in there or anything. It's for me
I'll
mostly.
take the fruit. Thank you there.
All right. And they kind of, they come back with a bowl of fruit and set a specific bowl of fruit in front of you, and then like also a bigger one for the rest of the table. Out.
I mean to do that.
Alrighty. So,
I get up and I go around the counter and I start pouring drinks for everyone.
here we go.
Does anyone not want some ale?
Ale sounds fantastic.
I've never tried ale. What does it taste like?
Sweet.
The one we have here is made in a local brewery that tends to work more with trying to merge the tastes of mead and ale. So it's a little bit sweeter and there's a little bit of honey taste to it.
Aye, that sounds mighty fine.
I will try it. But do
Alright.
not like it though. I apologize.
I'll pour a half glass for you.
Thank you.
And I pour all 6 glasses and carry them back over, 3 in each hand.
Alrighty.
Dexterity check?
No, He does it for a living.
Am kidding.
But yeah, so brings over the different drinks, puts it in front of you all. You guys have your drinks.
That it's high time we've had our first drink together.
Well,
Brother?
I'm
Hunter?
I'll just hold my
Oh, okay.
cup up.
Ka-ching.
There you go. And you guys take a sip, and I mean, it's great for not having had a proper drink in a long time.
Head buzz right away. What's up?
There you go. After a little bit of time, you see Folkrath sort of come around with trays of food, pulls over one of the bar stools with her foot, and then puts one tray down and then starts passing out the different foods to everybody. The people that said they wanted one of yes, there is just sort of like this large platter plate that's been set right next to you guys in your corner. It's got the lobster and the salmon and the trout. You know, kind of like just set up for you to really kind of go at it. You see Gablio with like some of the stew and whatnot. And yeah. So you guys eat this food. It's a tasty food. The fruit is delicious and sweet, very ripe. These people know how to look at their fruits, all right? They know how to do the fruits. They're just a little fruitsy, all right? It's okay.
They know how to do the fruit.
Exactly. And then yeah, so you guys enjoy your meal. And can I get somebody to roll me a D100, please?
Got it. 73.
Alrighty, 73. Cool, thank you. Were you about to say something, Marcane?
I just wanted, while we're eating, I was going to do like an investigation check to kind of like grill the locals about this land, its current political climate, shit like that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys.
No worries.
Yeet.
Dude, I completely forgot to import commoners. I am. Woo! You think I wasn't ready? We're gonna do sure. Sure. We'll throw that guy in there. Why not? We'll throw that guy in there. We'll throw this person in there. We'll throw that in there. Oh, we'll do that one too. Why not? There's plenty of people that can go around, right?
Maybe while we're eating and kind of everybody's having conversations, Marcane might notice Dagon kind of not thumbing through, like looking at this letter that's kind of in his breast pocket, and he might recognize it as the letters he was getting from Mom. And then as he might see that, I'd put it away and ask him, what do we do now? How do we find this doctor? We've been off his trail for months.
Okay.
This is not how I had envisioned the other side of the forest looking like, brother.
It is strange.
And now I have absolutely no idea where we are, and I know nothing about this land. And then I remember, and I quickly, frantically checked my pockets and bag. Do I still have the compass?
You still have the compass.
Shit.
Pull the compass out.
I'm back.
Just
Welcome back.
burn the vision of the doctor in my mind, and does it point somewhere?
The compass kind of points. It's doing that thing where like it's pointing for a second, and then it's spinning really fast, and then it starts pointing again, and it's spinning really fast and points in another direction, and spins real fast and points in another direction. It's a little funky right now, but it is like it's stopping on a specific direction for like 2 seconds, and then it spins and then turns again.
I just put the compass back in my breast pocket. Or my inside pocket.
In pocket.
Your breasticle receptacle.
Yeah, that.
Please
truly
become a
have no idea,
tailor.
brother.
What do you say?
Looking at my brother, I say, I truly have no idea. For now, we make use of these newfound friends and see what we can find out while we're in the city.
Sorry.
Alrighty. Beautiful, cool. Alright.
There's the god above us.
You guys
see. Sitting at the table.
You guys see, William, you notice the man with the white hair and the blue cloak walking, and you recognize him as one of the retainers for the lord of this province. His station is here. He's the one that would be living in the castle in this area, and he kind of walks on through, and you see that he walks in with someone very heavily plated.
I stand up and I walk over and bow. Hello, sir.
Hello. I see you have some new people here.
It is an inn after all, and people come and go.
Yes, but it's not very often new people come in. Not to this town.
Amon's just gonna giggle at the pun. Unintentional pun, I'm assuming.
So,
Uh,
think I
when
might need to talk to you. I
Me?
believe your name's William, right?
It is.
Hmm.
I am honored.
Well, someone that does such good work to this side of town, their name should be known. Is there a place that we can talk?
Yes, follow me. And I kind of lead him around.
Before they walk off too far, I wanted to do something when they walked in.
What would you like to do?
Because the plate mail person looks more like the visible threat when they walked in the door, I would have started this. After each minute I observe them, I can learn one trait about them.
Gotcha. Alright, well, yeah. So, you see is this man, and you know this guy's name. His name is, Roshan. Roshan, Dockmaker. Very literal last name for this man. Yeah. So Roshan kind of comes in. Roshan tells the person in plate to stay back by the door.
Just in this room here.
Of course. Thank you.
And I kind of walk over and I pull out a seat for him, and then I walk over to my side and pull out a seat and sit down.
Gotcha. Well, as you may know, with the simple fact that you have new patrons, It's a lot of new activity, and I'm missing a certain amount of cargo that should have been showing up any day. I'm assuming you don't know anything about that.
Nothing at all, my lord.
Hmm. Can you give me a deception, please? All right. He's like, All right. Well, this package I'm waiting to have delivered is very important to some of the research I've been doing for our Lord. So, if you see anybody looking a bit suspicious coming into this side of town, please let the guards know.
Of course.
Hmm.
Is there any specifics I should look out for?
The package are individuals of people. There should be a Goliath, and two people that looked relatively, well, they should be human. Some new indents should be coming in, to be more exact.
Got it.
I need them for my research, so please, by all means, do let me know. And of course, you let me know as soon as possible, and there's always a reward.
Of course.
Thank you.
If anything comes up, I'll be sure to notify you.
Thank you. Oh, and your friend's outside, by the way. And he kind of stands up and opens the door and waves and walks away.
Bye. I look outside. Was he talking about the mule?
No, you do see what seems to be that lovely friend of yours, Shar, in even more fancier robes than normal, like sauntering up to the front of the place.
Before they leave, how much time passed while they were talking?
It would have been about 6 minutes or so.
On top of the information that I want to know, I wanted to do a perception check to see if she was. Is it a she? I can't tell.
It's hard to tell.
Okay. The knight. Can I call it a knight? Is that
Yeah.
accurate?
Yeah,
The
definitely.
knight making any body language looks like they're paying a little too much attention to us.
You could give me an insight. I think that would probably be better for this. They definitely do seem to be having just a bit too much, looking at you guys just a little bit too long. Though
say-
their face definitely doesn't change. But they're looking at the couple of you all.
Fair enough. So would you say they've been here maybe 10 minutes total? I only want to know 3 stats. I'm not gonna fucking
Yeah.
reel for all the stats. Max HP, max AC, and their strength score.
All right. This person is mighty fine at a 119. Their AC is an 18, and their strength is an 18.
You're nonchalant eating my lobster, hoping they're gonna leave.
The Lord kind of walks up to them and taps them on their shoulder and says, "It's time for us to take our leave."
Have a good
And
night.
they kind of walk away.
as soon as they're out the door, they definitely clocked us.
I kind of walk this
I
way
don't know
past.
why, but the knight showed a little too much interest in our little group here.
Well, we are a curious bunch.
I walk this way past these two and very quietly whisper to Marcane. They were definitely looking for you. And walk past to the door to open it for Shar.
Gotcha. Shar walks in. You guys see, I don't have a token for this guy either, which I really should have. But you see this very, did we say he was elf or human? I think we said he was human.
Asamar.
Asamar, right. You see this Asamar kind of walking through the door. Darker gray skin. But he has these long, very fanciful, like layered robes on, and he walks in and he's just like, "Oh, thank you, darling. I appreciate it. How was your journey?"
Eventful. And I think I know a little bit more about what's going on there too.
Oh, do you? Oh, that's always interesting. I think I might need to get that information out of you tonight. As he kind of bites his lower lip just to...
Good luck. You know how tight-lipped I am.
Oh, goodness. Well, sweetheart. I'm looking forward to loosening up more than just your lips. Oops.
Kind of pull him in the door.
Down.
I pull him in the door and smack him on the ass and say, "I'll meet you upstairs in just a minute."
Oh, goodness. All right there. Well, I'll see you up there. And he walks off to the stairs over here and up the stairs.
I'm uncomfortable. Fade to black. No.
We're fading to black after that.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yes.
In the morning, tell Felkrath that you don't need to worry about payment for the rooms at the moment. In the morning, I will come get you all to talk to you about a little bit more about what that was. Not that, but the other thing. I'm sure you understand exactly what that was.
I'm gonna stand up to the table and I'm gonna be like, I'm not exactly entirely trustful of where I am now, brother.
Dagon is so enamored with this lobster and everything. He just kind of comes up from his plate and looks at you. He's like, "What do you mean?" It's just like pieces of fish are like falling off of his
I
face.
just pinch the bridge of my nose and go, I don't know why I expected you to have caught on yet.
I will tell you
Nothing.
one thing.
Enjoy your lobster. I need to speak with our host.
Are you gonna finish that? And he points to your lobster as you're walking away.
I think what
Yes.
your brother is trying to say is that he feels he's in danger, and by he means both of you. Did I get that right?
Are you saying that to me?
Yes, I would.
Okay. I wasn't sure how far away he had walked when I walked off to catch up with him.
Oh no, I didn't move very far.
Okay. Yes, that is the truth. You
Your
seem like the
brother
only one
seems
with.
to
Oh,
be a
So
little
then,
slow
yeah.
on the uptake.
then he'll like kind of slowly clean himself off, and like you recognize he's done with eating as he's, just now kind of becoming aware of the situation.
Yes, Mookie, is there something?
I'm more so motioning you away. I don't prefer my brother not to worry or hear.
Understandable.
What do you know of this situation that you haven't told me?
Well, I don't know much other than the fact that you all were headed for the man in the white hair is the lord of the area. You were headed for his lab. He doesn't
Because of
know
my brother,
exactly
do you
what
know?
he wanted all of you. He wanted both you and your brother and Valsha. And I kind of accidentally got in the way of that. Not so much accidentally, very much so on purpose. But I didn't know it was his, so. Don't worry, I'm going to do my best at keeping all of you a secret.
But why? Or what benefit is it of it to you? I can't think of a reason logically why that would benefit you.
Well, if he finds out that I'm the one that got in the way of it, he'll have my head.
Or when we go to sleep, you could just be like, hey, look what we found, and turn us over in our sleep.
But then you could tell him that I'm the one that set you free in the first place.
Think about that logically. What reason would he have to believe that? You're the man that would have tricked us. Of course, we would say something similar.
What can I do to prove to you that I'm not going to turn you over?
I want it in writing. And I reach into my bag and I pull out my little riff of parchment paper and I pull out an ink and quill, and I'm not joking.
Okay.
He's not joking.
Mm-mm.
I have zero intentions of turning you over. So,
And realistically, I have no idea what this is good for, but it'll make me feel better.
alright. Well, write whatever sort of contract you wish.
Underscore
I will
line for
sign it.
name. Will impose no harm upon my brother or myself. And I in return shall be your ally and doctor. And then I sign my name and I hand the parchment and quill over to him.
I sign my name on it.
There, I feel much better. And I roll it up and stick it in my bag with everything else. Well,
And like I
here's
said,
to hopefully a peaceful future for both of us, which probably won't happen, but it's nice to hope.
well, you never know. But like I said, I don't plan on turning you over. You're welcome to stay in the tavern as long as you wish, and eventually you will have to pay for a room, but at least this first night is free.
I'm sure with my skill set and my brothers, we can find a way to work for our wages.
Perfect. Even if you end up just working away with, that's perfectly fine too.
Right now, the plan is to gather information. Does this town have a library or a collection of public record?
Does it?
Somebody roll me a D100.
I'm
I'll
not
do
doing
it.
right.
49.
45 and 49. I like it. It's a lot. If it was 42, it was meant to be. Unfortunately, it's not. But there is a little bit of like a small sort of town crier thing going on. If you guys remember that small building you walked by that had the boards on it,
Sure.
that's where there was like somebody inside of it that had like a stupid little hat and a little megaphone thing that he yells into and get out the news whenever there's like a new royal decree or anything like that. That dude's got like filing cabinets and stuff, a little bit of a historical keeper, but not much.
Any
There's a little bit, but not much.
your cloister in this town?
Any what? Sorry?
Church,
A,
clergy,
a
cloister.
church. I would assume that we have a church in
Yes.
town. I'm not much of a religious man myself.
There is a church in town. It is on the opposite end of town. If I go back over to here, I'm gonna make sure you guys can actually move over to this section and see this town itself on your guys' own, because I think that would make sense, don't you?
Yes. Is there any way for us to get the drawing tool, by the way?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I gotta figure that out. It's probably a module I can find. But
It'd
yeah,
be nice. Mark little self-interest things on it.
Drawing
Yeah.
dicks and stuff.
No.
alrighty. So, this building right here is the church.
Um,
This building is the building that has a little bit of knowledge.
I haven't loaded in yet.
Yeah, my shit's broken.
I'm
I
still.
It
have a
takes while
question.
for us to load.
Oh, there we
is there
go.
any way you could leave that white line on where we've walked through?
Take a
Yes, I can
screenshot.
re-add it.
Only because I have the ability perfect recall, and it would be nice to know exactly where I've walked in this city.
Bro is big brain.
Give
Oh
him
my-
a printout and a marker.
Mouse. Stay clicked. There you go. That's where you've walked so far.
Awesome.
Cool.
Oh no,
But yeah,
my foundry
so
broke.
your foundry broke?
Yeah,
Damn.
I'll be back.
Okay. But yeah, so
Come on.
you kind of. There you go.
What? What was that I just heard in the background?
What the whoop? Or
Yeah.
that was me. That was me. Drawing. All right, so I believe we had Amon and Dagon that was about to have a small conversation.
Oh, I was gonna say, as Dagon's just kind of sitting there now taking stock of the situation, she might notice him looking at the feathers on her head, kind of like side-eyeing, being really curious and whatnot.
You can touch them if you'd like. They're very soft. And she's gonna like lean her head over.
Yeah, I would be lying if I said I wasn't curious. And he might, yeah, just kind of doesn't know how to pet a feather.
They're very soft. They are soft.
Is this normal?
I don't know. Is your arm normal?
I don't know if I would say that. In that,
And I don't know if I would say feathers are normal.
yeah. As you ask that, he would get kind of flustered and not know how to react to the arm normal thing, and he would drop it.
Oh, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Apologies.
No, miss. It's in time. In time. He kind of says to himself and you.
You were not born that way?
No, but I might as well have been. It has been so long.
I started growing feathers when I was 5 years old.
How old are you?
I don't
Well,
know.
how's your character by the chance?
She doesn't know.
Oh, okay.
She's like
Um,
young 20s, early, mid.
what did we say Dagon was? Like 23, I think?
I think so.
Yeah, because
What?
yeah, how old
Marcane
Dagon
is
was.
like 9 years older than Dagon, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Dagon's like 23, so
that's what I thought. Yeah,
I'm
So
like
Mark-
31.
yeah.
32.
Here we go.
but mainly just just his inquisitiveness and like lack of understanding. But he's just totally kind of like a kid, just really
Yeah.
enamored with all this different stuff. But that's it.
Yeah.
No, I was not born this way.
It's an interesting ability. It's quite fascinating. I wasn't born with the ability to do magic, but we gain abilities over time for higher purposes.
Righty.
Is
Is
your
there any?
brother always? Oh, sorry.
Oh no, continue. Yeah, I thought it was over. You continue. By all means.
Is your brother always so um I'm not sure the word for it. Aggressive?
Serious? Yes.
Boring?
No, not boring. He's just a man of vision,
Hmm.
and he's focused. It's been the short time we've been back together. It's been very useful, even in our younger days. He always seemed to walk. I learned things by messing up, and he learned things by, well, learning and being smart.
I suppose we all learn in different ways. I learned by getting into trouble too. She's gonna like give him a little like a nudge. The best way to learn is by making mistakes.
You'd see him kind of thinking inwardly and remembering things that he's done by accident or by happenstance. And he's like, yeah, things don't always go as planned.
Would you
Well,
like?
I would to that.
Would you like a memory that would pop up for you?
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Right. So as you kind of look down, there's this sort of this quick, small, like 1,000-yard stare of when you remember the doctor having a dog. And you were much younger at the time. This was probably about like 6 months into you having started dealing with what you have to deal with now on the daily. But you remember a time where you woke up from a long rest and the mutation kicked in. And you just vomited all this ichor and it just covered the dog and started to change it. And then eventually you heard the cracking in the bones of the dog. And the doctor heard it and came in and quickly rectified the situation by eliminating the possible new threat.
Edward.
Dagon's eyes might dart kind of around the table as he struggles to. He doesn't know how to talk to new people that don't know all of this part of him, because the doctor knew it really well, and his brother knows it in an intellectual sense. Yes, trouble. Trouble has its ways.
Hopefully we don't find too much trouble, and if there is, hopefully it's the fun kind.
All right.
Yes. Fun.
You are familiar with the concept?
I am not.
Fun?
You see Fulgrath, the half-orc, kind of walk up and be like, well, there's plenty of fun things to do here as long as you get drunk enough.
What is drunk?
Oh,
And how do you get there?
goodness. If you give me a second, I can see what we can whip up. Of course, I have to ask the master of the establishment quickly. And then you kind of see Fulgrath kind of catch themselves and be like, the owner, sorry. And then they walk around the corner into William and Marcaine kind of talking, and Fulgrath just timidly says, sir,
Yes.
some of your new friends haven't really had fun before. Would it be alright if I broke out something a little stronger for them?
Hmm.
Admit I could use a stronger drink.
I think that answers your question.
You would
Well,
like one as well?
Bring 2 up to my room.
Of course, sir. Um, what's up with the ducks? Anyway, as they turn around and walk very quickly and swiftly away from the conversation spot, walk up behind the bar. You hear them as they unlock something and then pull out a nice bottle, a very fancy bottle. And they pour what seems to be enough glasses for everyone that wants one. If you want one, please let me know so I can specifically write down. Okay.
Yes.
1, 2, and then 2 more for William and Shar. Okay, cool. All right. Dope. Fuck yeah.
Before going back up, I walk back over to the table. You all can worry about payment another time. Tonight, your guests, and tonight, you get to have a bit of fun. Good night, everyone.
Are you not going to have fun with us?
Think he's
I
out.
don't know if you noticed the man that walked in earlier, but remember that meeting I was talking about on the way back?
No.
Well,
I don't know much about hosting, but I think a host entertains.
Oh, I am your host. As Folkrath, is putting a glass in front of everybody. It's like a Scotch glass, with about that much, or whatever the hell this liquid is, and it is a very dark, beautiful liquid. It looks like stars are twinkling within it.
Well, this is lovely looking. It is a shame that we'll have to. I assume we're drinking it.
Of course, exactly. Yes, sir. Is everything okay?
be gentle with Felcrath. He's one of my favorites in this town.
Thank you, sir.
I know good stock when I see it.
Stock. Yes, here you go. As they drop the glass in front of you, and
I was
then what?
I wasn't talking about the drink.
Oh. Okay.
As
I
I
see.
said, be gentle.
I think the first person to have fun should be you. And she points to Marcane, because you're a stick in the mud and you're killing the mood.
It is just flat eyes expression. Just what?
What?
You're
Am I
too
not right, brother?
serious.
This feathered lady may have a point. Let's
Even
just
your
drink it.
brother agrees.
I do the whole fade and just put my heart on my chest. Like, I can't believe you.
I can't believe you've done this.
As I'm walking up the stairs, I shout back, I agree, Marcane should also be the first.
All right
So,
then.
how do we drink this? Do we chug it, sip it?
It's
Well-
a fucking coup, and I'll drink it.
Just full on down it.
Yep.
All right. Give me a Constitution save at disadvantage.
I'm on character sheet.
Come on, character sheet.
Saving throw?
Saving throw.
Saving throw.
It won't let me roll anything at advantage or disadvantage.
I don't know what's going on with that. We will see.
There is a setting in the character sheets.
All right. Re-roll it again, and we'll take the lower number. It's okay. All right, so you take this, and for a hot minute, you're like, "That was nothing." It tastes cold. It honestly, when it hit your mouth, it kind of felt like it was air, and then just the cold, the dark, the void, the deep. It just feels as if it goes straight down into your gullet. And for a second there, you're like, this ain't nothing. It's no problem. And then 2, 3, 4, eyes faded. You're fucked up. And we'll see what you do after everybody else takes their drink and do their con save.
In the split second, because like I would see my brother take his, and I'd be like, "Oh well, sweet. This is how you do it." Does this remind me of the Ichor at all?
The Ichor?
Yeah.
So it doesn't, it's not the feeling of it, but it has that same coldness to it. Is it you?
It's Tom.
Punk.
So like I was
You're a
saying,
bit late on that one.
I'm just gonna go all the way down to the shaft, to the ball.
Hey, me too.
All right.
But yeah, if it's you don't think it would evoke a reaction from Dagon, then yeah, he's just shooting it.
Alrighty, you go, and it just give me con saves at disadvantage. Now, Thunk, I need to know: are you taking part of this drink?
We're having fun, Thunk. Join us.
It's free for the night.
Free booze.
All right, Thunk failed. All right. Dagon, can I get that con at disadvantage, please? Oh, my goodness. I mean, you are a con boy, to be fair. So,
Hey.
though, as you take this, it's one of those things that's just like, oh, kind of washes over you, and you just feel this really calm vibe, and then your eyes kind of glaze over. Thunk, you also have the same issue happen here. Goblio would also take this, so we're gonna see if Goblio does anything good with this, and the answer's a
Look,
hot
Gob-
no.
Goblio's back?
Passes out a
Oh,
minute.
Gobtrissimo, my bad.
Gobtrissimo.
Gobtrissimo. Gobtrissimo.
Gobtrissimo getting fucked up.
Gobtrissimo takes it. You see him there 1 second. Aman, are you going to be taking yours?
I shoot it, right?
Everybody else has been.
Okay. I've never done something like this before.
Volkrath is just like, I mean, everyone else is doing it. Might as well. It's not like it's super expensive or anything.
Come on, I'll give it a shot.
If you didn't read your message.
I did.
Okay.
Do I see them all just taking it as a shot as I'm walking up the stairs?
You do.
Felcrath, make sure they're gentle.
17
well,
on a
I'll
disadvantage.
try.
That's what I got, sister.
Alrighty.
My other one was an 18.
So I got 16.
Just throw them in a room if you need to. We'll clean it up
Oh.
later.
Hopefully they stay inside, eh?
That's the hope.
All right, and so you take it back, and it's one of those things where you feel really calm for a while. Everybody else, you see is like, Marcane. Like, Marcane, roll me a d100, please. And everybody who's taken the shot, roll me a d100, including Aman.
Oh.
All right, Marcane, you are sitting there in your chair, and you just go, I think I'm going to, and then knock the fuck out. Aman, all right, you're going on an adventure. All right.
Does the drink remind Amon of anything?
This drink reminds you of, kind of a very peculiar feeling, part of one of your first new waking memories from when you were on the beach.
All right.
All right. So, we have Marcane just knocked. Hi. Then we're gonna go with Aman. Aman, you sit there and you see Marcane pass out, and then you see, um, uh, Thonk sort of stand up, um, and Thonk kind of like grabs Gobtrissimo and like by the scruff of his like shirt and just kind of like throws him over his shoulder and he's and whatnot. Gobtrissimo is like, wait, we're going on an adventure. Come on, Baldy. As he takes out a little rock and is just like, we're going on an adventure, and they seem to just walk out the fucking door. And then at that second, your vision starts to get really blurry. As it kind of starts to get super dark. And then we go over to Dagon. Dagon, you are there, right? You're sitting there. You see as that happens, you see your brother just pass out and your vision goes dark. And then who would like to go on their adventure first?
I want to
We
drag
all
as
know what
many.
my adventure is.
I want to drag as many people on my adventure as possible.
That's interesting. Unfortunately, at this point, the dice have been rolled.
Aw.
By
I guess that's my way of volunteering to go first.
there you go. So you go first. You have this moment of lucidity, and you're currently on top of not this building, but you're on top of the wall of the castle. And you're kind of just like, your legs are just dangling off the edge. You look over to your side, you see Dagon there. Dagon's just, Dagon, you have this moment of lucidity for a split second, and you're like, we're high.
I do believe we're high.
What type
What
of high
in
are we
the
talking about?
It looks like we're all up in the air. Or at least we are. I don't know where your brother went.
A moment of lucidity. And yeah, when you say that, I'm gonna get really concerned.
And then for a second, you guys hear, hey, how'd you get up there? It's supposed to be closed at this time or not. And then black out again, both of you. Then Aman, you what seemed to be a couple hours later, see Gobtrissimo on top of what seems to be some type of sign holder on the side of one of the buildings. Gobtrissimo is like just sitting up there, like, how did I get up here? Boulder? How do we get up here? This doesn't make no. Can you help me, man? Here, grab Boulder, and he drops the rock. And as you hold onto the rock, you feel that weird connection just for a split second, and it's just we. And then yeah, and it's just like, thank you. And then Gobtrissimo was like, "Hi, now catch me!" And then as Gobtrissimo's falling down onto you, it cuts. And then you find yourself sitting, or actually laying on top of the little like newsstand spot with Gobtrissimo, well, with Boulder next to you, and Gobtrissimo being like, "Can I get Boulder back, please? I feel hungover."
But he's my friend.
But he's my pet.
But I like the boulder.
He's my emotional support rock.
But he speaks to me in languages I understand.
Yeah, it's because I taught him common.
But I don't want to.
Please.
But can you catch?
Yes.
Goodbye, Boulder.
Boulder's just like, you feel the connection and you hear the we as then you lose the connection and then Gabtrissimo's just like, Boulder, you're back, buddy. I'm really hungover. Let's go get something to eat. And they kind of walk off, and then we're gonna swap over to Dagon. Dagon, so that moment of lucidity where you were sitting next to Aman passed, and you find yourself talking to what seems to be a very interesting older man who is looking at you, and as they look at you, they tell you, I see what you're becoming, Dagon. And in this moment of lucidity, you realize you haven't told him your name. And he says, would you like to play a game?
Do I recognize him?
You do not. This seems to be a very strange person. They're being almost ethereal, like older man though, and he's holding what seem to be dice in his hand. And he says, "So, would you like?"
It wouldn't matter if I said no, would it?
I mean, you wouldn't play the game. That's all.
Sure. I'm curious. Let's see.
All you have to do is roll higher than me, and I will give you a favor.
And if not?
Well, if you don't, then you owe me a favor. How about that?
Sounds fair.
It will be called upon in a random moment. I'll ask you to do something and you must follow it through.
Got a deal.
All right, then.
And I shake his hand. And maybe a tentacle or two slips out in the handshake.
Well, let's roll. As he grabs the die and he throws it. And you see as the dice go and hit the ground. And it feels as if it's taking forever, and you can feel your vision start to blur. Give me a con save.
Oh.
Let's see if you're able to kind of keep your concentration and lucidity in this moment.
Just normal, no advantage or anything?
Disadvantage still.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said anything.
Alright, so you're holding on for a second, and you see as the dice roll, and they get an 11. You have a
Okay.
second to roll yours. Please roll 2d6 for me.
Jeez!
Good luck.
Hey, Raven. Babe, you want to blow on these dice for me? Give me good luck. Yeah. Thanks. Ah!
As you roll, you see as it goes, you see, and it almost looks as if it was about to be 2 6s, and then it just right on over to a 4.
Ah.
Kind of feels a little cheap. And he says, well, it was fun to make a deal with you, friend, and here's a little hint. Someone you're looking for is very close by, or at least someone there in great contact with. And then you see as they kind of just phase out of being.
Can I try to grab the dice in an effort to, like, keep them anchored in reality? Are they actually real? Is that something I can do?
So the dice are the only thing that remain.
Okay, cool. Then
Yeah.
I would try to keep my wherewithal long enough to grab the dice and put them in my pocket. Or
So
just
you're-
hold on to them.
I would say that you have the dice. They are made of bone.
Mm.
You don't know what type of bone, what animal it came from, or anything like that, but they are made of bone.
Okie dokie.
All right. So yeah, there you go. You got that, and then that kind of like comes back, and you're like, "Whew." And it's the morning. You got dice. You also find yourself, like legs in the water on the side of a bank of the river, and you're just like kind of like kicking them, and like, you know, you wake up and your feet are wet. Everything's still on you, but you know, that's what's up. All right. We are then going to go over to Thonk. Thonk, you started this adventure with Goblio. Somewhere along... Or yeah, Gabtrissimo, sorry. With Gabtrissimo, and you have this moment of lucidity where you're like, where the fuck's Gabtrissimo? And you realize that you currently have your hand, like, on somebody's, like, back of their shirt. And the person, like, turns around and looks over at you, and you realize you're not at the same place you started at. You're at, like, a different bar. This place is, like, very grungy and seems to be like in the dock area, and this dude's like, "Hey, what you doing that for, man? What, you got a problem? You want to fight about this?"
What? You're not a goblin.
Oh no, what, you just talk about goblins.
Well, fuck. Jeez, my bad. I'm gonna like. Is he? Am I just holding him by the scruff, or
Yeah,
like, is he,
yeah,
like,
you're
up
just
in the
holding,
air, or just,
you're like holding him by the collar, and he's just like, "Come on, man. What you trying to fight about? Man, I'm ready to fight. Don't make me do this. I'll beat your ass. Come on." And this
you know
dude,
what? Hold on. What?
this dude looks like a normal human, pretty scrawny for a sailor.
I noticed I took some damage in the time that I was gone. Did I get a little fucked up during the caravan raid?
A little bit, but you're all right. Yeah, it would have been,
Yeah.
you would have recharged. I forgot to do a long rest for your
Yeah,
character.
you would have
You're
had the
good.
long rest.
You know what? That's I'm okay, little buddy. I've done enough fighting for the dames, and I'm looking for my buddies.
Sure, all right,
buddy,
just get off me. And he kind of just like pulls forward to get you to let go. He's like, "Man, just keep your hands to yourself, man. Fucking weirdo." And then he kind of like wanders off and like
I'm not a weirdo.
slumps down onto a table and passes the fuck out. And then somebody else looks at you, and they like come up to you and they whisper in your ears, just like, "I mean, kind of be a little weird there, man. I mean, if you're looking for a little weird, we can get a little freaky."
No, I'm not a weirdo, and I'm just gonna kind of like shove him off.
He's like, "Huh. All right, dude, calm down."
I'm not a weirdo, man. Go away. What are you doing?
Fine. Fuck, dude. Shit.
He wandered
Hi.
into that sailor bar.
Into that sailor bar.
Oh, we in the Navy.
You know, that was Davy from the Navy.
Hello, sailors.
All right, so after that, you kind of have a blackout for a moment. You come to in this part, and you're like in the middle of like this area. You look up, you see two people up on the wall, and then you see Gabtrissimo. You pick him up, and then you walk away. Blackout for a quick second. You remember putting him up on top of a sign, and then walking away again. And then at this point, you like take this big inhale, just, and that was the last thing you remember from that night. You wake up, and you are in somebody's house, in their bed.
Ah, shit. Again?
With them?
Are they?
Nobody else is there. You're fully clothed,
Oh,
but you're in somebody's house.
At least you're not in somebody.
Not again.
I was
Yeah,
trying
funny story.
That's that's William's story.
Whew.
Also, little half elf, quarter elf, quarter pounder.
Oh yeah, a little
Oh,
quarter pounder. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Quarter
he's
little
running
minotaur.
around
pounder.
somewhere on the continent. Yeah.
All right.
Is and like okay, so like I shoot up. I shoot up out of bed. Like I am, like I go from lying down and I'm like at the foot of the bed. Like, is there anybody else? Like I don't hear nobody.
You don't hear nobody.
And Morkel's still with me, right?
Morkel's still with you, yeah.
I'm just kind of whisper into my palm real quick, just, yo, Uncle,
Yes.
Uncle,
Yeah.
what happened? What happened last night?
You got fucked up.
Thanks, Uncle. And I'm gonna like peek my little head out the bedroom.
Yeah. Don't want to say this now, but I think you used me to kill somebody.
What?
Maybe.
Did he deserve it?
Why don't you go down to the dining room table and see for yourself?
Ah, shit. And I'm just gonna swing the door wide open and run my ass to the dining room.
Nobody's there. No blood, nothing. And he's just like fucking with you. You're
Oh!
fine.
Oh my god, fuck
Uh,
you.
Can't believe you believed me on that one. Come on, I got you with that when I was still a person, not just a sword.
Oh
God.
my god, you're gonna stay a sword a little longer.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm gonna just right back in the pommel. I'm just gonna walk out the front door since nobody's here.
Walk out the front door. You know, as you're walking away, you notice somebody goes and opens up the door. They didn't seem to notice you walk out, and they're like, I could have sworn I locked the door last night. Oh, goodness, not again. And they walk
Yes.
in. Alrighty, and then we'll go over to Marcane. Alright? Marcane, my dear friend. You have this moment during the night where you know, you're kind of just sitting there. Like you wake up for a second from your chair and you're like, all right. And the entire bar seems to be relatively closed down except for the two Goliaths sitting at another table. One looking to be the cook and the other one looking to be one of the other people rescued. And then Folkrath is sort of sitting there at the table, keeping an eye on you specifically, and is just like, you're not gonna go out like the rest of your friends did, are you? I'm doing my best. You seem to have passed out, but
Just kind of like 1,000 yards staring, lost in the years of research that I've had, and worried about dark corners of the world and what's happening to my brother, and ruin my feels because alcohol.
do you need a bedroom? I could take you up to one if you'd like. As they kind of like have their hands clasped, looking over at you, head resting on their hands.
Bed might be good.
All right. Well, can you stand on your own, or do I need to get
We'll find out. And I stand up a little quickly.
Just knocks the fuck out.
I cannot. As I fall.
I gotta open up Obsidian because I am blanking on one of their names.
Valnea.
Valnea. Fuck. Thank you. I appreciate you. I should have had it open a long time ago, though. So, as you hear, as you start to go back to sleep, Marcane, you hear Folkrath go, Valnea, I'm sorry to interrupt time with your sister, but, could you help me move this large gentleman up to a room? Valnea just, yep, of course I can. And, you know, you pass the fuck out. This is all the morning. You guys, you know, kind of re-meet up here.
You never made me roll.
That's because you know how to drink your drink. Do you want to roll?
1 second.
Be babysitting.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So the rest of you guys, you know, would be up and you'd be able to wander around town for a little bit if you'd like, or you guys can make your way back to this.
Back.
Welcome back. Do you want to roll? We can always roll something for you.
I mean, we all know how my night went.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Oh no.
William got ducked.
Oh god.
William's a bottom.
Oh god. Oh sheesh, everybody. Just a good clap. It's fine. Alright. And so.
Anyways.
Alright.
I just
But yeah, so you guys can find your way back to the tavern or wander around. Up to you. If anybody's wandering around, let me know now. Licioso, you guys all make it back to the tavern. Full
I
breath.
had the most wonderful dream. You were there.
And she's gonna point at Digon.
Clenching the dice in my fist after kind of like, you know, not hiding them, but snapping back to reality. Yeah, we were high.
We're on the wall. We should go back there.
Was this fun?
I don't
Fun
know.
is,
Did
fun
you
is
enjoy
strange.
yourself?
I guess.
Did it evoke
Yes.
pleasant feelings?
It was nice to not think about things.
I can help you with that.
Not thinking about things.
Yes.
Fun is strange.
I have an ice pick.
What?
And she's gonna laugh.
That was me saying what? That was a genuine reaction. That wasn't Dagon. That was. He wouldn't get that. That was me, just like, what the fuck?
Mod's has a very fucked up sense of humor.
Yeah, that's good.
Helps with the territory.
Bro.
Are you here to... I had very much fun. Did you?
She's gonna look at Thonk.
I don't believe we've been properly introduced. I'm Aman.
You're a man?
I'm Aman.
Got him!
Yeah, but well, what's your name?
I'm Aman. That is what they call me.
They call you a man?
Aman.
Gov Trisimo looks at you and is just like, It's Amon. Amon. Think of it like MON. Maybe that could help, possibly. Right? Like, think of it like that. Do I need to hit you with Boulder?
No,
Don't
You're-
hit Boulder.
He'll figure it
Amon.
out eventually.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, you're back. How was your night? Did you have a good meeting?
Yes.
But it's...
Did it finish up well?
Well, someone did.
Well, if not all parties were satisfied, that's not a very good meeting, is it?
Thunk is once again staring intensely at the floor.
There's just a very toothy smile from William. I feel like both parties were sufficiently satisfied.
Did you also have a bit of the drink?
Yes,
Did you have a good dream?
if that's what you want to call it.
I'm not sure I know what you mean by that, but I'm glad we were all.
That's probably a good thing that you don't.
Amon's just all like sunshine and rainbows right now. Like, she was very stoic earlier, but now she's all smiles.
I look over at Thonk. He definitely knows what I mean.
Oh, Thunk, you know, you understand? Could you fill us in?
Oh, hey, has that leak in the ceiling always been there, William?
Wait, there's a leak?
Yeah, no, look over there. And Thunks is just gonna point up at just vaguely gesture. And as William, I'm assuming William's looking up there, he's just gonna dip behind.
Mute yourself on the stream.
They're
Yeah,
just like,
Ninja. You can mute him in Ninja.
Yeah, he's muted. He's muted.
is there just a vegetable taped onto the ceiling?
Thonk, where's the leak?
Hey, Gobtrissimo, don't you think Boulder needs to go get some air? I think he needs to go get some air. Come with me. We're gonna go get some air.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think you
and
made
once
him
again, I grab
uncomfortable.
Gobtrissimo by the scruff, and we've just both hightailed it out.
Do you often make a habit of making your friends uncomfortable, Mr. William?
I think he's more flustered than uncomfortable.
I don't know if I know the meaning of that word.
Well, his cheeks were a different color. Normal. Which means he was blushing.
Oh, does he have a crush on you? That's adorable.
He probably does. Most people do.
It's wonderful for you. You must get lots of attention.
All the best kinds.
It is a shame about him. You'll have to break his heart. I'm
Oh, he
assuming
can break
the other.
something of mine.
Are you fond of breaking things of your own?
I'm really trying to make sure you don't lose that innocence here.
Folkrath
I
is
think
gonna
I've-
come up to the table and be like, yes,
Thank you, Fel.
many things happen in this lovely establishment. Like one of those great many things is French, Netherlands toast. There we go. Let's get you guys some Netherlands toast, okay?
Thank you very much, Fel.
No worries.
French?
Everything's okay.
I
It's just,
appreciate your concern for my innocence, but I don't think there's much of it left. It comes
Oh.
with the territory.
If you weren't knowing what I was talking about, then there's enough of it left.
Thonk has been listening from around the corner. Hey, you man, Mon, you want some air? I think you should come out and get some fresh air.
Sometimes it's nice to play stupid. And she'll walk out.
Well, isn't she an interesting one, sir?
I've met quite a few interesting ones now.
I am inclined to agree. There was also a note left. Some people need some help on this side of town. One of their family members was missing, and they've been gone for a bit longer than usual.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
You can send a message to them and tell them to come here.
Of
We'll meet
course,
them
sir.
here.
Of course. And you see Folkrath go over to Valnea and Valnea's sister, and it goes to basically get a little list for like the ingredients they need to restock up on and everything like that, like the flour, yeast, anything else that they need to get. And then you see them kind of just walk out the door with a list in hand and a message to go.
Bye, friends. Have a good journey.
And be safe, all right? The Nelena's toast will be out soon.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Okay. And they seem to be darting in a very quick fashion to the opposite side, to over the bridge. Is there anything that anybody would like to do?
I'm gonna be behind the counter helping out while Felkrath is gone.
What time of day is it?
It's like 8 a.m., 10 a.m., somewhere around there. It's not like there's a clock on the wall, so.
Morning.
Yeah.
The cock
I
is
heard-
little dude.
Been up with the sun.
It's not the only cock that doodle dude.
Swear to,
Doing, step bro.
I swear to God, Bailey.
All right.
Motherfucking sound was bad, dude. That's a good one.
Oh God. All right. After a little bit, the Nelena's toast comes out, so you guys know it. It's there.
Bonk, have we gotten enough air? Can I go have my toast?
Oh yeah, no, you definitely can, man. Yeah.
I'd appreciate it if you called me by my name.
Yeah, you're. What is it, Mon?
Aman. Sound it out with me. Man.
Mon. Oh, that's your
Mon.
name. Wait, so are you? Don't worry about it, Amon. We're toast.
We're toast.
You're not very bright, are you?
No, not really.
You set your hand on the pommel of Morkel for a second, and Morkel is just, oh God, you're a fucking idiot.
Shut up.
Seems like the toast isn't the only thing that's fried this morning.
No, and then and as we're walking in, you can just kind of see me just going like, just shut up.
Do you often yell at your inanimate objects?
Just this one. That's a long story. I'll explain later. Toast first.
Toast?
Toast.
Toast. Do you like toast? I like toast. Gop, do you like
I've never
toast?
had toast.
Toast? This toast is delicious. I mean, like, we had it before we left. This shit was delicious.
Hmm?
Toast.
While they're eating, I've come down the stairs, finally. I did my morning meditation and shit. And, come down, I want to ask our host if there's a place to take a bath and to mend my clothing.
Well,
I think one of the buildings across I would have
turned into a bathhouse.
turned into a bathhouse.
Then yes.
So people didn't have to go that far.
Yes, indeed there is.
Yes, right across the street.
Since
Just
we've been bound
couple
for
doors
months,
down
and I
on the
can only
left.
imagine. Thank you. I can
Good
only
morning,
imagine we
Marquise.
smell horrendous. Good morning, small one.
and if
Did
you
have a
need,
good nap? Sorry.
my apologies. If you need supplies to mend your clothes, we probably have some in the store closet here.
It's not one of the skills I picked up, so I need someone else.
Got it.
Did you have a good night, Marquine?
It was the most comfortable sleep I've had in 6 months.
Did you remove the stick from your butt?
It's still firmly planted.
I'm sure one of our. Hold on, I gotta stop laughing before I say this next.
Guys,
Sorry.
it's episode 1! What the
Sorry.
fuck?
Listen, there has been plenty of innuendos and everything. There's a reason why viewer discretion is
Innuendo.
advised.
Simon,
No.
I literally had a night full of rough sex.
I'm
No,
sure the
I-
proprietor of this building could help you remove it if you asked nicely.
What was that?
No response. I think I'm gonna go take that bath, though.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, and if you need any help at all in the bath, just let me know.
What do you mean by that?
I'm gonna whisper. I'm gonna whisper what that means, and Tatcon's here.
Close to the same size as you to me.
Oh.
Me?
They're talking
Yeah.
about sex.
I'm 5'8".
So I'm 6 foot. The man probably has a nice bathrobe. Possibly one that you're not using.
Or haven't used.
I might have an extra bathrobe.
Other than that,
Let
I
me
don't
go check.
require other services at this time.
Thonk, are we making you uncomfortable again?
During this whole exchange, Thonk has just taken he hasn't even cut up the toast. He just went with like an entire slice.
As I'm walking up the stairs, Thonk, do you need a bathrobe too?
Guptree
that
was
a
like,
yes?
I think he said he's okay.
Okay. Dagon, are you going to be taking a bath as well?
Yes.
Alright.
But
I'll go.
on my own. I prefer just to bathe out on the dock.
I wouldn't
I-
recommend doing that in town.
We're in a civilized place. Act accordingly, use the bath.
I guess.
Also,
Unless
don't
you want-
worry. I'm only making jokes when I say things like that.
Wink.
Promise no one here will say anything about your physique. I wish I could roll an intimidation check against the group, but that's me intimidating the
Oh,
group.
also,
glad I followed you.
the bathhouse is reserved specifically for patrons of the tavern. And I have an excess key, so you can lock it behind you if you are so inclined.
Then yes. That sounds nice.
Okay, I will be right back with some bathrobes for you. I go
Oh,
upstairs, I go to the store closet that's up there, like the linen closet, and get
Yep.
2 nice silk bathrobes.
And I'll step up to the bar and drop a stack of 50 gold. And I was like, that should cover us till now and for at least a little bit in the future.
Dragon, your brother's rich.
Not rich, I just planned accordingly and had good benefactors.
So you're rich. Or you're a sugar baby.
I am unfamiliar with that terminology. I don't know if I want to know it.
Wow.
Terminology.
You seem to be a man of intellect. I'm sure you would It's quite embarrassing that you don't know that.
You guys notice
Just
as
chose to learn
Gavtrissimo,
specific subjects.
you guys notice as Gavtrissimo is holding the fork with his fist and is trying to cut the nut on this toast, just and gets it, and he's holding it up within a fist like a dagger, like pointed down, and he's just shoving it into his mouth. He's like, "This is good toast. That's even better than what I remembered from 3 days ago."
I have
This is
two nicely
great.
folded bathrobes in my arms. And I walk over and I just kind of put them down on the counter. For when you're done eating, you can take those over to the bathhouse with you.
Hmm.
And if you wish to have your clothes washed, you can do that over there as well.
So, would we like to time skip?
Fantastic. Yes.
Time skip.
Okay.
I'll stop
Skip.
making fun of the entire party for a minute.
Okay.
What did
So-
what'd you say, Freya?
We
Time skip.
sacrifice that one first.
Yeah. So time skip happens. You guys enjoy your baths. You guys do what you do. Have your respective alone times. Have your non-respective alone times. I don't know. Maybe you guys go find somebody at Lady of the Night Day. I don't know. Wow, chicka wow.
It's too early in the
it's too
campaign to be
early
this
for this.
horny.
You should have known what you signed up for. Anyway,
Hey, I wasn't expecting to be this early, but then Freya in session 0 was like, "Oh yeah, this is your fuck buddy."
Listen, when you need information, you get information. Anyway.
Oh, I want you to roll a performance check to see if he was able to get that information out of me.
Ooh, sheesh. I would if I had a character sheet for him. I'll do it at the beginning of the next session.
Okay.
I obviously had a +5 in charisma.
100%. But this is around about 3 in the afternoon, just before the dinner rush kind of starts up. Folkreth comes in, and they have somebody trailing behind them, holding like some bags of groceries and whatnot. And this person looks very familiar to you, Thunk. Looks kind of like the person that went into that house that you were leaving earlier. And that person, they come in and they're like, William. And this person, now that you get a better look at them, they are human in nature. They are what seem to be a younger lady, probably around like 18 to 20 years old or so. And they say, William, you know this person. This person is named, oh God, what's a good name? Good name right off the top of the head. We're gonna go with
Dawnstar.
Thera. This young lady by the name of Thera. Thera.
Thera.
Thera.
Steven.
Steven. No. Thera. It's like, William. Peter hasn't come back yet. It's been about a week. I think somebody might have taken him.
All right. Well, let's not talk about this out here. Follow me. And this is the... If you all wish to join me on this, you'll earn some money for this. If you wish to know more, just follow me to this room over here. And that was an invitation to everyone sitting at the table here.
I don't know if I want to follow him into an enclosed room.
I don't do anything without consent, Amon, don't worry.
Okay, that's good.
And that's when Thonk stands up.
I'm gonna go. You ready to go, Gavtrissimo? Let's go.
Yeah, sure, man. Let's go.
Yeah, I just, I didn't want to go in by myself.
I mean, I'm kind of connected to you till we get out of this stupid fucking country, so
There is a chair at each end of the table as well.
When I
And
update the map,
chair
I'll fix that.
the chair here is the one that I open up for the
Thera?
Thera. Yeah.
Gotcha. Thera sits down and is just like, so, some other people's family members have also been going missing. But I think that the retainer is doing something in the castle. You know how I work there and whatnot. As a handmaiden to his wife.
Yes.
Last night I heard screaming coming from the dungeon, and there shouldn't be anyone in there. Like, no, most of the time it's shadowed by the town crier. But yeah, I'm a little I'm worried. I think they might have taken my brother and some of the other townsfolk, and I don't know. It's scary. It's scary.
All right. Well, do you know where he was going originally?
I mean, he was just going to the dock to, um, move things on board the ships as he does. Um, he is the dock master for the time being. So, he should have been back home.
Yes, it's kind of an important job in town here. All right. Is there any other information you can give us? Is there anyone he was supposed to be meeting in the past week, or anything in particular that he was supposed to do?
I mean, he was supposed to be bringing in a package for the retainer from off of one of the ships, and he was supposed to be meeting up with Sarah about 2 days ago.
All right.
I want to kind of judge if she's telling us everything.
Give me an insight. Okay, let me pull up her character sheet. This one. I mean, she is.
I did it. I don't know how long.
You easily. No, it loaded up for us. You're okay. It's easy. You see that she, she says it, and she's telling the truth. She's worried. She's scared. She heard yelling from within the keep, from the dungeon, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Town crier normally says all this information whenever somebody is newly arrested for something or something along the lines. Stuff like that. And the next thing she says is, like, I know that we don't quite follow the same rules as the rest of the empire in our province, but like, there's been no new indents in, so I don't understand what is what's going on. I'm just, yeah.
Right. Well, if you can tell us where Sarah lives, we can go meet up with her and see if she knows anything. Other than that, we will do what we can to find him.
Sarah's over the bridge on the west side. She lives, roughly a couple houses down from the warehouse, but like up on top of it. It's like a weird situation.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't have a lot of money, but I've got enough to I've got about 10 gold. Is there anything else I could do for payment? She's got this really worried face on her, and she's just trying very hard not to, you know.
Just give Felcrath some help around here.
Okay.
I'll pay everyone here out of the tavern.
All right, sir. Mm. She kind of stands up and like nods, and you know, walks out and it's like, Valkrath, is there anything I can do for you? I'm gonna be helping out every once in a while. And Felcrath is just like, of course, there's always something that can be done here. Come on. Very happily and whatnot. What do you guys do?
Well, I guess I should talk to you a bit more about what I know. But
That would be
first off, we should head up to my housing on the 3rd floor. Don't trust how many windows there are here and how close to the ground it is.
Muley's head is sticking through an open window. Just
Dagon, come with us.
I am coming.
Okay.
I'll move you over there.
Oh, we're moving? I still have the whole town map.
Oh, that's because you. So I up at the top. There's a couple other spots you're able to click
Oh,
over. I'll just move you
shizit.
myself.
I am so sorry. I didn't know.
You're fine. No
didn't-
worries.
We didn't make a 3rd floor map for this yet, but
No. So just
Theater of the
easy.
mind.
Theater of the mind. It's fine.
That's what I was doing.
it's exactly what you would imagine. It is a very extravagant room with nice silks
dungeon.
and a
That's
very
Sex
fancy
dungeon.
bed. No, actually.
I'm sure my brother and I would be judging the fabrics of the room.
There's no Levian cross over there or
100%.
anything, right?
There's no what?
Levian cross, ignore me.
Oh god.
There's a couple hooks above the bed, but you don't know what those are for.
William,
What?
is that a mirror?
He just smiles at you.
I'm just like, is that a mirror?
Yes.
What is that strange, shiny, multifaceted ball hanging from the ceiling?
Do you want to find out?
I would. I like shiny objects.
Bruh.
Sorry, honey, I don't quite swing that way.
Damn.
Oh!
Just stroking my chin
What
and I
does
go,
that have to
there's
do with
even
the
a
ball on
swing.
the ceiling?
Stroking.
Anyway,
Alright, we've had
All
enough fun
is
here.
over.
You can look around all you want. I don't really care. Who knows what I have
Oh,
in here.
We're all such perverts.
But
fucking degens.
Oh my
something a
fucking
bit
32 years
more.
old, never been with a woman. Only been in books.
The chronic
Something a bit
student.
more. The shipment that you guys were supposed to be was originally going to be for the retainer. The guy that runs this area.
We were the shipment, correct?
Yes.
I was the shit.
Don't think we need to keep beating around the bush saying the
That's what I
shipment.
said. That's what I said. I said you all were the shipment for the
Oh.
retainer.
Fair enough.
You were supposed to be lab rats for him, and he came to ask me if I knew anything about where you all went. I told him no. And I've given Marcane my word that I'm not going to turn you all in because that wouldn't suit my purpose at all. I have no need to do that.
Dagon kind of puffs out his chest and angrily says, I am done being a lab rat.
Well, that's
Steady,
good
brother.
because I don't plan on turning you in, so you shouldn't have to be a lab rat.
thought you'd make such a cute little rat.
He blushes and backs down a little bit.
Alright.
Arrow that up.
All right, so call him cute when you want him to back down a little bit. Got it.
Oh, no.
But what she said about her thinking that the retainer is taking people is probably true. I think he's doing some weird kind of experiments on people, and it's probably in our best interest to not get involved with that. Especially since he's looking for you. But, on the other hand, if you wish to get involved with it, I will do my best to help you out.
Do you think these experiments could be... Do you think the doctor could have something to do with them?
It would seem.
What doctor?
And I pull out the compass again, just to double check that it's still doing the weird back and forth thing.
Right now, it's just spinning.
Either my heart is conflicted or this thing is not going to help us this time.
It's spinning like it was back at the castle. The ruins of the
Arcane.
castle.
Oh,
Are you saying the Session Zero castle?
Yes.
yeah. That means he's basically on top of us.
Marcane, what does that compass do? It's pointing in oddly.
I fear the
that means
doctor
it's
is in the city, little brother. I fear
He is the one that should fear.
a man from our past helped us with some things and ended up betraying us and turning our mother into a monster.
Dagon just kind of clenches his fists as you see his arms visibly shake.
Does it have anything to do with his hand turning into a mace?
Yes.
Got it.
I won't speak for him, but it is the reason that I left and began my studies to begin with. Something is happening to my brother and I'm trying to stop it. I thought the doctor was helping, and it turned out he betrayed us.
Well, if you want a bit of revenge and you think that he's in town here, I will help out with that. And if that's the case, then our best bet, if he said that he's a doctor, our best bet is to probably figure out what's going on with the retainer.
Yes.
Eve, that is the best bet as well.
All right,
They're connected.
possibly.
He won't escape us this time.
Now, she said she didn't have much money, Sarah, but,
I do this one for pleasure.
well, I was going to say I can pull some of my profits out and pay you guys if you wish.
Cover room, board, and expenses, and we'll call it even.
Got it?
I'm alright with that.
As I said to you, Marcane, as long as you all are working with me or for me, you don't have to worry about living expenses. I do my best to provide for my employees, as I should say.
As long as I get some more delicious food, I'm happy.
I'm not
It-
sure that was common.
I was about to say, I think I'm full of shradi, digga.
What did he say? Because I have goblin speaking.
He said, I don't know how I feel about this one. She's kind of weird. Just try to take him Boulder. Boulder, how do you feel about them?
I look at him in goblin and say in goblin, can the rock talk?
Boulder? Boulder says he doesn't want to. He says that in common.
You are
I
not
said-
obligated to follow us, friend.
Oh no! I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna follow Thonk. Thonk's had my back. He helped me out with a bit of trouble I was in. Helped me kill those meanies, those bad guys, those not so nice people. So
I look
I mean-
over at my. Go ahead.
Trismo, you can take a breather if you want. You're not like dead to me. You're not tied to that.
I mean, he didn't kill me, so kinda.
Are you guys married?
No.
Gobtrissimo, because what we're going to be doing is dangerous. If you don't want to follow us so close, you can always work around the tavern.
Oh, I mean, I could do that, but I'm also very good at killing people. So,
Can confirm.
Fair enough.
yeah. That and I seem to have this weird lucky ability that things can just fall on me and I just survive somehow. I had an elephant lay on top of me once.
That doesn't sound very pleasant.
No. And there was a
That's
horse.
kink-shaming.
Then there was a time that they tried feeding me to a black dragon and somehow I made it out alive. I don't know how that happened. I'm honestly really
Made
confused.
it out?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's still here.
No, but it actually ate you.
Yeah.
That's fairly impressive.
What's it like?
To be inside of a black dragon, it's very
That's what we call
acidic-y.
vor.
I grabbed onto the back of its uvula and started tickling it until it threw me up, and then it hurt a lot.
Oh, so it's a girl dragon. Sorry, that's a reference to Monster House.
Oh,
It has a uvula? Oh, so it's a girl house.
All right.
I look
I
over to
never
my.
synced it.
Well,
Uh,
if you would like to follow us, your company is most welcome. But do not feel pressured.
I don't know. I'm pretty sneaky. I might just go and try to find out some of that information myself if you guys don't want to.
Well, if you're sneaky, you could always scout ahead for us.
Sure.
Stay out of the line of fire.
I could do that, just as long as I don't get, stuck underneath an ass. I'll be fine.
I'll find you a good ass to get stuck underneath.
Just Gobtrissimo's just 1,000-yard stare. Okay, just not a literal donkey or
I look at Thonk
a
and I'm like,
loxodon.
turn around for a second.
Or a minotaur. I've been chased by too many minotaurs.
You have a preference?
Stop making things weird for my travel companion.
And we can fade on that
Fade to
one.
black.
We can just fade to that one. And at this point, guys, I appreciate you all very much for coming to this first session. We're gonna leave it there.
I say one more thing to my brother.
Sure.
I look over to him, and all the group hears is. And I said to him, I don't have a large amount of faith in our group.
What language was that?
Abyssal.
Ah, damn it.
Wait.
And then, oh gosh, how do you roleplay this?
And then you say what you want to say.
Yeah, no, just back because it's only in his head that he would hear it. Nobody else would hear me say anything.
Oh yeah, this is true. If you wish for other people to deafen, we can make that happen, and I can type in the D&D
no.
chat.
No, that's fine. I guess odd friends are better than no friends.
Alrighty. And that's where we will leave it off for the evening. Thank you all very much for coming. I appreciate it. If you came to watch the stream and see what the fuck was going on, well, welcome. As you can see, the first session is always a bit rough at the start, but we always will find a way to push through and get more story on. All right. Bye.
The first session's rough in more ways than one.